start our second day session. So may mga pagbati ba kayong gagawin dyan kung meron?
Ayun.
And we are now live sa ating YouTube. So you can visit kung sakaling hindi kayo makapasok dito sa ating Zoom meeting. Ayan. So people just wait for the go signal. You can start now. So, i-ready na natin ang ating mga sarili as we are about to start our second day, our second session for this division placement seminar. Am I audible po ba? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I guess mahina po ba yung mic ko? Yung boses?
Okay lang po, ma'am.
Okay lang. So, confirm lang natin para maganda yung flow ng program natin later on. Sorry sa boses kasi medyo manas po ang boses natin due to straight 1 week na pagtuturo. Ayan. So I will formally introduce myself later po. But as of the moment, may I request everyone to please settle down and find a conducive place or part sa bahay ninyo na walang disruption para maayos po tayo later on. Okay po ba yon? Ayan. Ayan. Itatanong ako bago tayo mag-start. Sino na ba dito ang nakapunta sa silaw-silaw ng Kalasyaw? Because I am from Kalasyaw. So, kung familiar kayo, meron kaming Miracle Garden kasi dito. So, sino na po ba nakapunta ng Kalasyaw at naka-visit ng silaw-silaw? You can raise your hand there sa ating reaction button. Dito, ayan. You can do this. Any experience na tao na napuntahan ninyo ng silaw-silaw, ayan. So let's have here Bayambang. I guess Bayambang is namamayagpag din sa kanilang silaw-silaw for this month's celebration, ayan. Sa mga taga-Bayambang dyan, Bayambang National High School, I can see few names here. Ayan. Experience niyo sa silaw-silaw, hindi siguro nakapunta tong mga to. How about from West sa Suwal? Ayan, mga taro, may silaw-silaw ba kayo dyan? Ayan, wala sila.
Ano po yung silaw-silaw, ma'am?
Silaw. Ano yun? Sino nagsabi? Si Mark Lander, ayan.
Hello.
Yung silaw-silaw, yung pailaw. Ayan.
Ay, pailaw po.
Hindi na po.
Di ba kasi ako makaintindi eh?
Sorry, I used the term, nakalocalize. Pailaw po sa bawat town ninyo, ayan. Yung parang Christmas bell eh. Meron ba?
Meron po, ma'am.
So, nakapunta ka na, Mark Lander.
Yes po, ma'am.
How was your experience?
Wala, ma'am. Masaya.
Sino kasama mo pumunta? Ayan, chikahin muna kita since we're waiting for the go signal. Or your sino mga companion mo pumunta ng pailaw? Piniyagan ako, we have comments here, piniyagan ako kaso bawal daw po gabihin. So, paano ka pumunta sa pailaw ng hindi gabi? Kasi lang nagpailaw, gano'n. Kasi gabi usually ang pailaw eh. So, paano yung hindi ka gagawin? So, we have John Andre. Wala ako sa kanyang comment. Ayan. Okay. Wala na magkakwento ng kanilang ilaw-ilaw experience. Meron po sa Banimam. Sa silo-silo pero sa umaga. Ang ngiti ng comment ni Madam Sharon, ayan, may pasilo-silo daw, may pailaw-ilaw daw sa umaga. Very visible ang ilaw, ma'am. Liwanag, kinukuha na po ng liwanag. So meron din daw sa Bani according to Ranao, from Ranao National High School, si Christine. Meron po sa Bani, ma'am. So, kamusta naman ang ilaw sa Bani, Ferlin? Yan, mag-Q&A tayo dito para silo-silo ang ating topic. Nag-comment siya.
Oh, may spot.
Kalukas.
Sige na po. Okay, so I guess we have the cue from our technical working group.
Kalukas.
Okay, so if we are not asked to, let us unmute our microphone. So we are about to start our program. Okay, so before we formally start our program, let us first acknowledge the effort of the persons behind this placement seminar. So, our OIC, Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Ellie S. Ubaldo, our ASDS, Dr. Maria Criselda Ocang, and Dr. Gislado Aycayabyab, to our, of course, Society Chief, Dr. Carmina Gutierrez, and to the EPS of the EPM, Dr. Elaine Rosario, and of course, to our technical working group spearheaded by Dr. Sharon F. Sanchez, and of course, learners and teachers. Welcome to our second day of the division placement seminar for our grade 12 ABM learners. So good morning po, I am Ma'am Luis, and I will serve as your facilitator for today's session. So bago po tayo mag-start, mag-roll call muna tayo. So once tinawag ko yung school ninyo, ang sasabihin ninyo is Darna. Ayan. Siyempre hindi tayo papahuli sa trend ngayon pag nag-attendance at nag-roll call. So once pag sinabi kong, say for example, Agno National High School, Ding ang bato, ang sasabihin ninyo, Darna, ayan. Ang may pinakamaraming school na mag-response, sabihin sila ang maraming participants. Okay, nakuha po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's do this. So we have 19 schools. Unahin natin from Agno National High School. Ding ang bato.
Darna.
Darna. Nag-breakfast po ba kayo? Darna. Ayan. Ulitin natin. Sa mga hindi taga-Agno National High School, please be reminded to mute your microphones to give way sa ating tinatawag na participants ng school. Darna nyo po yat. Ayan. Ulitin natin. From Agno National High School, Ding ang bato.
Darna.
Okay, thank you. Parang isa lang ang narinig ko from Agno National High School. Okay, next we have Aguilar National High School. Ayan, may I just request our to mute students na hindi naman. Ayan, kasi hindi pa naman sila kasama. So, may mga, may mga unwanted mga noises pa po. Okay, so, let's proceed to Aguilar National High School. Ding ang bato.
Darna.
Ay, Darna. Napaka-feminine naman ng dati. Okay, iisa pa lang nakita ko from Aguilar. Okay, let's proceed to
Darna.
May mga nagpa-practice na hindi pa natatawag yung school nila. Gani National High School. Ayan. Ding ang bato. Wala pang Bani National High School na participant. Ayan. Nakakalungkot. Walang darnang representative. Okay, let's proceed to Balingasay National High School. Ding ang bato.
Darna.
Ulitin natin, hindi natin masyadong narinig ang kagandahan ng pagdarna ng Balinasay. Okay. Ding, ang bato.
Darna.
Kulang sa isang basong kape. Siguro 1/4 lang ang kape na Balinasay. Okay. Let's proceed to Basista National High School. So, sa mga taga-Basista, ding ang bato.
Medyo Darna.
Ano ba yan? Darna. Darna, may isa namang medyo mataas ang energy level. Ulitin natin. Ding ang bato. Basista National High School. Ding ang bato?
Darna.
Darna. Medyo pagod ang Darna. Ayan. So, basahin muna natin. Anong bato daw ginagamit ni Darna? Meteorite siguro siya. Kaya hindi malunok. Kaya yung pag-Darna nila medyo pagod siya for today's video. Okay, let's proceed to Basista National High School. Basista National High School. Ding ang bato.
Darna.
Ay, pitch yarn. Okay, let's proceed to Bayambang. Ito, na-print ito ni Doc Sharon. Sana naman galingan ng Bayambang Okay? Two is, ding ang bato. Bayambang?
Darna.
Saan ka dyan? Saan ka dyan?
Darna.
Ayan, may mga pahabol na Darna pa dyan. Thank you so much, Bayambang National High School.
Darna.
Dugala. Let's proceed to Bulinaw National High School. Ding ang bato.
Darna.
Darna. So, yung nakita ko, kailangan ko ng
Ako na dyan,
Bulinaw
ante!
National High School. Ayan, wala pa yung Bulinaw. Okay, wala pa. So, let's proceed. Ito na ang inaantay ng mga dumadarna na hindi pa naman tinatawag na dumarna. The Burgos National High School. So, ding ang bato?
Darna.
Perfect. Saan ka? Darna. Diba? Dapat high pitch para naman ma-justify niyo yung pagdarna ninyo, guys. Okay, let's proceed to ito yung saan ako nang galing. Asan na ang mga taga-Kalasyaw Comprehensive National High School? Andito ba? Meron ba? Oh my God. Parang wala yata participants from Kalasyaw National High Comprehensive. Ayan, teka lang. Ma-search ko lang muna. Okay. Okay, so let's proceed to Daniel Maramba National High School as I cue ding ang bato. Sasabihin, alam niyo na, Darna. Okay, Daniel Maramba National High School. Ding ang bato?
Darna.
Inlaban daw may Darna daw. Okay, thank you so much, Daniel Maramba National High School. Let's call on Malasiki National High School. Ding ang bato. Malasiki National High School, pakigalaw ng bato at sumigaw ng Darna. Wala. Okay, tulog pa po sila. Okay, next we have mga Tarum National High School. Ding ang bato.
Darna.
Okay, thank you so much. Next, we have Macarao National High School. Ding ang bato. Ay, wala. Okay, tulog ang mga Darna. Next, we have Mapandan National High School. Ding ang bato.
Darna.
Okay, Darna. Okay, next, we have, feeling ko lalaban tong mga to sa Darna. We have Pangasinan National High School. Ding ang bato. Darna. Bigyan natin ng second chance. Dapat sabay-sabay. Okay, Pangasinan National High School. Ding ang bato.
Darna.
Ang cute-cute niyo naman. Kawaii. Darna. Okay, let's proceed to Squall National High School. Ding ang bato.
Darna.
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 Morning,
Medyo
ma'am.
ang top 2 ko na lumalaban sa Darna is from Bayambang in Pangasinan National High School. Tapos yung Daniel Maramba. Ayan. Next, we have third to the last
Yung yearbook mo
school. We have Labrador National High School. Dingang ba to?
Darna!
Darna! Darna!
Ayan, may narinig akong malablaban. Pero ulitin natin. Pakinggan ko ulit ng isang beses. Okay, dingang ba to?
Darna!
Oh, saan ka dyan? May gigil yung Darna niya. Thank you so much, Labrador National High School. Let's proceed to Orbistondo Integrated School. Dingang ba to?
Darna!
Darna. Okay, ulitin natin. Orbistondo Integrated School. Dingang ba to?
Darna! Darna!
Perfect. Okay, last but not the least, our list of course, the Orbistondo National High School. Dingang ba to? Walang Orbistondo National High School? Dingang ba to? Wala. Okay. On the way pa daw yung Darna na yun. Ayan. So, thank you so much sa pag-participate ng ating roll call for today's session. So, please be reminded of the following house rules po. Ayan. First, be on time, of course. We are currently 292 participants in our Zoom meeting. Second, since we are going to ask you to open your camera later, hopefully. Yun na lang. Oh my God. Hindi ko ba na-mention yun? Okay, so, may isa dito na na hindi ko daw natawag. I'm so sorry I did not included you on our list. Hindi ko nakita. Okay, so, let us give first the room to Ranao National High School. Dingang ba to?
Darna!
Ulit-ulit. Hindi nag-practice. Okay, dingang ba to?
Darna po!
Darna po. Okay, thank you so much. Ranao National High School. Okay, so let me continue sa ating house rules. First, sabi ko nga, be on time since we are requiring everyone to open their camera later on for recitation of man. Ayan. Please, we are requesting everyone to dress appropriately. Next, we have house rule. Please situate yourself in a quiet place. Ayan, may mga naka-open mic pa. And yung walang disruption. Yan. The next is, house rule is, always turn off your microphone during the webinar unless you are asked to respond. Saka lang po tayo mag-unmute ng ating microphone. According to our technical group, hindi namin i-restrict yung pag-mute and unmute ng microphone as long as please be responsible on putting your mic in mute po. Ayan, kung hindi po kayo inawag or hindi kayo inask to recite, ayan, may mga naka-unmute yung microphone. Barrymore Bolato. Mag-name drop tayo kasi medyo sila yung nakikita ko na ayan. Please be reminded to mute po yung microphone natin kasi naririnig kayo. May mga sounds na hindi kaaya-aya or not pleasing to the ears of course, the participants. Okay? Next, you listen attentively to our speakers, of course, to give respect sa kanila. Next, your inquiries and clarification will be only entertained after the talk of our speaker or if actually the speaker calls you for it. So, tandaan po natin yon. Next, house rules po natin, please use chat box for our concerns and let us wait until you are recognized by facilitators. Naatay po natin na i-attend ang facilitator yung queries natin. Next po, keep an open mind while we are listening to our speakers. Next po, house rules. Ayan. Respect, of course, your co-attendees and participants. It is always okay to have a educational debate, but of course, we have to observe and respect our co-attendees and co-participants. So, malinaw po ba yung house rules natin?
Yes,
Ay,
ma'am.
so, kung malinaw, pwede po bang ma-apply yung mga isang house rules na mention natin? Please mute your microphones. Ayan. May mga naririnig pa po ako. Students na hindi pa po nakamute yung microphone nila. Ayan. Meron pa pong naka-unmute ang microphone. So, hindi po tayo gagalaw, hindi tayo magpo-proceed unless wise. Those students who are not following house rules, hindi natin ma-apply. Jamela, if you know from what school you are in, can you please put your microphone in mute? As well as Ryan of Ranao National High School. Kanina pa po naka-unmute yung microphone mo. Ay, naka-mute, tama, naka-unmute si EU phone. Ayan, mag-name drop na ako dito sa screen since you are the identified students who are still naka-unmute yung microphone. May request our technical group po na paki-unmute na lang po. Ayan. Unmute na lang po yung mga ayaw mag-mute ng microphone nila. Ayan. So, as we learn, we undoubtedly grow. So, once you've been educated on a topic, you will never lose what you gain. As Benjamin Franklin once said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So good morning and welcome again to our second session of the Vision Virtual Placement Seminar Workshop for our grade 12 ABM learners. So to formally start or open our program, let us have our prayer through an audio-visual presentation.
Ini, wala man na.
Hoy guys, punta na kayo doon. Tatanungin ko na lang si Ma'am Dayan mamaya. Ma'am Dayan, kailangan ba na... Pero hindi pa sila pwedeng mag-start. Ah, hindi pa. Pati yung kalabasa, hindi din pwede. Oh. Okay. Laika, hindi daw. Ipe-prepare lang. Kasama yun sa criteria, yung pag-umpisa ng paggayat. I-prepare lang ninyo, tapos punta na kayo doon.
Masyadong malaki sa atin.
Isa kayo 1.5.
Ikaw?
Ando na ata, ma'am, 13 kami lahat. Sakto lang. Bakit eh?
Gagamitin mo yung sa microphone, dun sa, sa phone.
Hindi kasi iba yung 1.5 sa 6 liters.
Kinuha niya lahat.
May request everyone to please mute their microphone po.
Bakit eh?
From
Sino
Solana
nagbigay?
High School.
Yung mga anak, kinuha niya doon.
Ayan.
Kinuha niya lang. Wala kami magamit.
Saka,
Ay, wala. Tig-isa sila sa amin.
Tig-isa din sila sa amin.
Dapat sila dalawa.
okay. Ano muna? Tingnan muna natin.
Isang 1.5, isang 6 liters.
Oo. Hindi, dapat ang dinala kung sakaling kailangan pala niya, dapat dalawa.
Ang sinabi nila.
Ang sinabi nila,
Ano ba yung
isa lang
nasa
eh.
Sir, ma'am and sir, na under na ating technical po, can we please mute yung mga participants na naka-unmute po? Okay, thank you so much. I'm sorry for the technical
Apat lang.
problem.
Hindi na kaya dyan yung 5.
Okay, may mga naka-unmute pa rin
Hindi
po.
ko na lang maglinis. Kaya mo?
So,
Sa harap mo. Dito.
once again, let's have our prayer through an audiovisual
Ma'am,
presentation.
mahina po yung boses nyo.
Okay. Ayan, medyo klaro na po ba?
Hindi po.
Hindi pa rin po.
Yes po.
Yun. Marami. Doon sa ano? Sa labas mo yan lang. Sa labas mo. Seminar pa rin. ABM school.
Hello po. Okay na po ba? Hina pa din ba yung audio ko? Okay na? Okay, may request Ma'am Maricel po to once again present our prayer through an audiovisual presentation po. Thank you so much. Okay, so let us start our second day of webinar for today's session. So allow me to share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes po,
Yes
ma'am.
po.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it is an honor to introduce to you our first resource speaker for this second day of placement seminar. So she is a master teacher of Luciente II National High School, an LPT and MBA. To talk about work ethics, let us all welcome Ma'am Maricel E. Sanchez.
Good morning, everyone. Naririnig na po ba ako?
Yes po,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes po, ma.
Okay, thank you so much. So may I ask everyone to please mute their microphone? And kung di rin kaya ng bandwidth, it's okay that you close your video as well para at least tuloy-tuloy po tayo. Okay? So let me share with you my screen for my topic on work ethics. Okay. Is it clear po? Nakikita po ang screen ko?
Opo,
Yes
ma'am.
po.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
May I just ask our host, our beautiful facilitator to confirm sa mga questions kasi I just like to talk ng diretso para at least medyo mabilis tayo, and I will just ask your comments to be written in our chat box and I will acknowledge them later, okay? Para at least naririnig po tayo lahat kasi especially nasa labas yung isa, the sound in the environment Plus, yung nagsasalita din na sumasabay, medyo hindi naririnig na yung talk natin. Okay? Is that clear?
Is that clear,
Yes po,
everyone?
ma'am.
Ayan.
Okay, thank you so much. So before I proceed with my topic today about work ethics, let us recall kung ano yung bang napag-usapan natin the other week na Saturday. So first, Mama Maureen talk about your career path, the things that you have to consider in choosing your career, and then followed by Sir Pedro Limos, who discussed on how to write your resume and application letter. And after that, Ma'am Sharon discussed about some pointers in an interview. Okay, yung mga taga-mga taram, naririnig ko po sila. I'm sorry for name dropping ha, para at least naririnig po tayo, hindi sumasabay sa nagsasalita. So, last week, basically, parang we prepared ourselves to go or to enter into another level. So now, pagkatapos na kayong nakapag-choose ng career nyo, nagsulat na kayo ng inyong resume and application letter, nagpa-interview na kayo, eto na, you are going to work. So, some of you maybe pursue college, some of you maybe be an entrepreneur, diba? Magpuput up ng business, and some of you may go to work. So this work ethics covers, syempre, yung mga magtatrabaho and even yung mga magpuput up ng business kasi meron din silang magiging empleyado. As well, this can be considered as a note dun sa mga mag-aral sa kolehiyo. Okay. So for our objective for this session is that for you to be able to understand the meaning of ethics, and we have to identify different work ethics. So first, ano ba ang ethics? So according to the definition in the Oxford Dictionary, sabi niya dyan, it is a moral principle that governs a person's behavior or the conducting of an activity. So in short, this refers to your work attitude. Okay? Kung paano ba gawin ang trabaho, oo nga po, hindi sila nakikinig. Kayo po ang naririnig ko. Okay, so paano ba gawin ang trabaho? As well, kung paano ba ang pakikitungo sa mga katrabaho. Okay? So ethics helps us to discern what is right and what is wrong. Paano ba natin alamin kung ano ba ang tama at mali? At ito, syempre, ang ating gagawin sa paggawa ng ating mga trabaho. And, okay, work attitude is a belief in work as a moral good. Those are the set of values centered on the importance of doing work and reflected especially in a desire to or determination to work hard. So, ibig sabihin, sa paggawa ng ating trabaho, we always have to choose good and do what is right. Okay. So, there are 10 work ethics that I would like to share with you.
Working holiday pa.
Kaya nga, immaculate.
Hostel, immaculate.
Ay.
Oh, mali ka na agad.
Immaculate.
Immaculate. Immaculate ma. It's yun, bobo ka talaga.
Wala. Wala naman magkano. Asan mo? Sumento sila pasok ko ya? Ay, hindi na lang kayo magiging.
Okay, the first trait is the appearance. May I request again to please mute your speakers? Thank you so much. So for our first trait is the Okay. Our first trait is on about the appearance. It says there that appearance refers to the display proper dress, grooming, hygiene, and manners. So pag mag-work na kayo, siguro you will be given a uniform. Okay? Kasi standard yun sa mga businesses and companies. Of course, we have to use that. And sabi niya dyan, the hygiene and manners. Yung hygiene, of course, dapat naman pag mag-work na tayo, check natin yung mga kuko natin, dapat malinis, properly trimmed, yung ating mga buhok, dapat maayos din. Of course, yung lagi nating issue, ang pagiging powerful, okay? O tawas-tawas naman, deodorant, diba? Kasi magtatrabaho na tayo. We will work and makikipag-ugnayan tayo sa iba't ibang tao. Hindi na yung kaklase natin, hindi na yung teacher natin, hindi na yung kasama natin sa bahay. We have our clients, the internal and external. So we have to be properly groomed and we have to be with our proper hygiene. And of course, the manners, okay? Hindi rin natin kakalimutan that even pag nakasalubong mong customer mo, you can just smile and say good morning. Okay? So that's it. So next is the attendance. Okay, when you say attendance, that you come to work on time and inform your employer in advance if you plan to absent. Okay. Dito naman sa attendance kasi, usually, pagkabago tayo, di ba, sa business math natin, nagko-compute tayo ng ating salary sa wages. Normally kasi, no work, no pay, and pagka-late na ibabawas sa ating pay. Okay, so, of course, kahit na ganong ibabawas, hindi natin iisipin yun na papasok kayo kasi may bawas. Of course, yun ang pinaka-main. But, in ethics kasi, yun ang tama na gawin na pumasok ka ng maaga kasi yun ang iyong trabaho. Yun ang iyong schedule. And, dito sa, pag-ask ng excuse, unlike in our, school, sa klase natin, magbibigay tayo ng excuse letter, diba? May excuse letter tayo kung todo, i-drawing mo pa kung ano yung nangyari sa'yo. Okay. In work, iba naman ang work setting. You have to tell your boss in advance na papasok ka. Pero syempre, kung may sakit ka, you just have to inform them, tawagan mo or i-message mo. And pagbalik mo, you will be required to submit a medical certificate or an evidence na nagkasakit ka nga. So that's for attendance. For your attitude, number 3 is the attitude. Shows a positive attitude, appears confident, and has true hopes of self. Yan, yung attitude na yan, hindi yung parang attitude na alam mo lahat ang trabaho. Diba? Pag nag-apply, pagka meron ka ng trabaho at may pinagawa sa'yo, of course, you have to do it. Accept mo yung work and kung hindi mo alam, ask na magpaturo ka. Hindi yung may attitude ka na kukunin mo lahat ng trabaho na hindi mo naman pala alam. So it's okay to ask kung paano gawin ang trabaho. Kasi nga, syempre, lalo na kung bago lang tayo. And be alert. Okay? You have to be alert. Do not be timid. Ibig sabihin, you have to be aware kung ano yung mga nangyayari sa iyong paligid. And be confident na alam mo sa sarili mo na kaya mo yung trabaho at kakayanin mo ito. So that's the attitude. Now, for the character, okay, you have to display loyalty, honesty, dependability, reliability, initiative, and self-control. So, maraming positive traits na nandyan. But I just like to focus here on self-control. Kasi, di ba, minsan hindi natin maiwasan sa work natin. Meron tayong parang kinaiinisan na katrabaho or even yung mga nagrarant ng customer ng parang pinapagalitan ka dahil hindi nila nagustuhan, may hindi sila nagustuhan, hindi kailangan na patulan natin sila. Okay? So, you have to display a character, yung confidence mo na hindi mo sila patulan. Self-control. Okay? Of course, yung loyalty, honesty, dependability, self-trait nyo yan na self-explanatory, alam nyo na yan. If you are honest, pag may nakaiwan na gamit or money or anything na hindi naman sa'yo, you have to return. Diba? Pagka may tinanong sa'yo, you have to be truthful. And loyalty, of course, you have to be loyal with your coworkers as well with the company that you are working with. Next is the communication. Sabi dyan, displays proper verbal and non-verbal skills and listens. So dito, hindi lang yung marunong kang magsalita. Okay? But in talking to your colleagues or in talking to your boss or employer, dapat you have to use words in the tone of your voice. As well, hindi ka lang marunong magsalita, but of course, you should know how to listen. Hindi lang siya hearing, you have to listen para maintindihan kung ano yung sinasabi sa'yo. Dito rin sa communication, sa klase kasi marami tayong naririnig na hindi naiiwasan ng mga estudyante tulad yun na magmura, di ba? So in work, okay, hindi pa pwede yung ganon. Okay? So we have to use words that is appropriate for the company, for the business, for the setup. Next is cooperation. So here in cooperation, okay, you have to display leadership skills, properly handles criticisms, conflicts, and stress, maintain proper relationship with peers and follows chain of command. Ibig sabihin, sa trabaho, kailangan mong makisama. Hindi porket hindi mo na trabaho ay hindi ka na tutulong. Especially pagka humingi sila ng help sa'yo. Okay? Meron tayong tinatawag na initiative. Kung alam mong kaya mo yung trabaho, you can help. Okay? Pag hinihingi nila yung help mo, of course, you can extend. Hindi yung sasabihin mo na hindi nasakop ng trabaho mo yan. Okay? Kasi during that time, yung mga boss naman tinitignan yung mga empleyado nila, yung ability ng trabaho nila. Malay mo, that's an opportunity for you to grow. O, diba? Meron kang initiative and you know how to cooperate. Meron kang magandang relationship with your colleagues sa mga katrabaho. And pag may conflict, pagka may issues na hindi naman maiwasan, of course, sasabihin natin sa proper authority. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng sabihin natin sa HR kung meron kang na-notice na mga issues or direct na kausapin yung involved. Kung hindi kakayanin, you have to go to the proper authority, sa HR or sa boss. Iwasan natin na ichika or ichismis sa iba. Hindi masosolve ang problem pag chinismis natin sa iba. And, of course, iwasan din nating maging pikon. Okay? So, minsan, huwag na nating pag-usapan dito, sa labas na lang. Diba? Bubugan na lang tayo dyan sa bunutan. No. It's not proper. Okay? The proper work ethic, dapat pag harapin ang issue and pag-usapan with the proper authority. Okay? So, that's part of cooperation. Okay? Next is the organizational skill. Sabi niya dyan, shows skills in management, prioritizing, and dealing with change. So dito, dapat kung sa school or sa bahay ay burara ka, kung saan-saan nakatambak yung mga gamit mo, tapos hindi mo na mahanap pag kailangan mo, okay, proper work ethics dictates na dapat maayos tayo sa gamit. Especially yung ating mga ginagamit sa work ay hindi naman natin pag-aari. So dapat hindi tayo burara, be mindful on how to use the different tools and machineries na ginagamit natin sa ating trabaho. Kung saan mo kinuha, doon mo rin ibabalik. Ipapaalam mo kung kailangan mo ito, kung nandoon sa ibang tao. Ipapaalam mo para alam nila. Basic things like that, part of the organizational skill. And next is the productivity. Sabi niya dyan, follows safety practices, conserves resources, and follows instructions. Finishes the work on time. Okay, maalala ko dito, sabi nga ni Ma'am Sharon, work smart. Okay? So, yung mga empleyado daw na nag-uuwi ng trabaho, they do not work smart. Kasi nga, dapat during that time na binigay sa'yo, dapat matapos mo ang iyong trabaho. And sabi niya dyan, conserve resources. O hindi porket may libre na gamit or libre na something sa office mo o sa work mo ay lulubos-lubusin mo na. Diba? So, we have to conserve resources. Magtipid, tulungan din natin ng company na magamit ng tama ang kanyang asset or ang kanyang resources. Next is respect. Under here, we have to deal properly with diversity. Shows understanding and tolerance. When we say diversity, kasi iba't ibang ang pag-uugali din ng mga tao. Doon natin, ibang ugali mo sa kanila. Meron silang mga culture or siguro meron silang mga nakagisnan na ginagawa nila na hindi naman ito nakakalabag sa batas o sa panuntunan ng kumpanya. And we have to respect that. Okay? Respeto lang para ikaw din, meron ka ding sariling kinagisnan or kultura, they will also have to respect you. Lastly is teamwork. Okay. Under here, respects the rights of others, helpful, is confident, displays a customer service attitude, and seeks continuous learning. So dito kasi you work together as a team. So you have to do your part. Hindi yung, may attitude ka nga pero gusto mo ikaw lahat din ang gumagawa. Okay? Teamwork is a collaboration. Meron silang kayang gawin and meron ding ikaw kayang gawin. So, sama-sama kayong gagawa. Okay? So, in summary, we have the 10 work ethics. First, the appearance, your attendance, and then your attitude. Next, the character and communication, followed by cooperation, organization, productivity, respect, and teamwork. So, I know na itong mga to, wala namang bago sa inyo. We just have to remind yourself, lalo na pag mag-work na kayo, that these things are traits na kailangang i-practice, especially when you are doing your job or your work. So, let us reflect. I want you to type in the chat box, what are the traits that you think you already have? Okay. From Cristel of Agno National, productive. Oh, that's nice. Very good. Okay, the attendance, hindi ma-absent si Ray. That's nice. Cooperation, respect. Okay, cooperative. Attitude, okay. The confidence, diba? When you say attitude. Good hygiene, okay. Para hindi siya powerful. Appearance, okay. Yeah, appearance. Teamwork. Organizational skill. We have cooperation and productivity. Teamwork. The respect. Okay, loyalty from Frelin. Initiative from Marianne. Respect. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, innate na sa atin or innate na sa inyo, ibig sabihin, natural na sa inyo, those traits. Okay? We just have, again, to remind ourselves and practice. Okay. Yeah, do not underestimate love. Of course, love for work and love for your neighbor. Oh, hindi yung neighbor na kapitbahay, no? Yung colleagues. You have to respect. Love equals respect. Okay, respect and teamwork. Unity. Okay? Unity or teamwork. Okay, for the next reflection, what are the traits that you think that you need to improve? And what will you do to improve them? Okay, again, in our chat box, what are the traits that you think you need to improve? And what will you do to improve them? Of course, we are all work in progress. Okay, kaya nga sabi ko kanina, kahit natural na sa atin yung mga traits na yon, we just have to practice. We have to do it. And hindi naman tayo perfect, there are still traits that we need to improve. Okay, sabi ni Charles, the attitude. Sabi ni Andrea, hindi ko na nabasa. Sabi ni Mark, communication skills. Sabi ni Arabel, productivity, time management, and avoid procrastinating. Okay, procrastination. Kasi maraming time. Okay? Oh, pag magwo-work na kayo, let's see kung maisip nyo pang maraming time. The attitude, sabi ni Ausena. Time management from Balingasay. Okay. Yeah, time management. Oh, so marami akong nabasa na time management. Kasi nga, maybe there are lots of things that we'd like to do. Diba? So we have to organize them, prioritize. And organizational skills and communication skills, sabi ni Christine. Attendance from Jasmine. Okay. So there are lots of things pa rin that we have to improve ourselves. And even those things na natural na sa atin, we still have to practice and improve them. So, people are born with brains and sometimes with money, but work ethic levels the playing field. Ibig sabihin nito, okay, kahit gaano ka katalino or kahit gaano ka kayaman, kadaming pera, even if you are the boss, okay, hindi ma rin matatawaran ang work ethic. Okay? It is how you behave yourself, how you conduct yourself in a manner na tama and acceptable sa ating trabaho and with other people. Okay? So, in the end, I just want to say that in all the things that you do, hindi lang sa trabaho, even our personal lives, do what is right and not what is easy. Okay, so that's my takeaway for all of you today. So with that, I'd just like to thank you and back to you, Ma'am Louise. Yes, tama. Sabi ni Darren Kate, integrity, doing what is right, even if no one is watching. Okay, so that's part of ethics as well. Integrity. You do what is right kahit walang nakakakita. Ano pa nandito? Let's just read while waiting for Ma'am Louise. So, social skills, of course, we have to improve our social skills. Sabi ni Trishania. And hopes of self, sabi ni Fredlin. What else? I will just read your comments here. Teamwork. Kasi I love to work alone. Okay, sabi ni Evangeline. Oo, there are some people, okay, there are people na they love to work alone. Parang mas nagiging productive sila pagka nagtatrabaho silang mag-isa. But of course, you have to sabi ko nga, practice. Kasi pag nagtatrabaho na kayo, okay, you have to collaborate. Hindi natin maiiwasan na makipag cooperate and collaborate. Okay? Kailangan nating makipag-socialize din. Kasi hindi natin magagawang mag-isa ang trabaho.
Ayan, may audible
Ayan.
na po.
Okay.
Ayan.
Luis.
Thank you so much. Let us all give a heart react sa ating first speaker, si Ma'am Maricel. So, ang takeaways na actually na napulot ko during her talk is work ethics is a set of values based on discipline and hard work. Siyempre, hindi mawawala yun. It affects how you handle your responsibilities and how seriously you take your work. So with a good work ethics, tandaan po natin, you're motivated and ready to be professional in schools and of course, in your future job or workplace. Ayan. So without further ado, allow me to share my screen. Can you see my screen now? Ayan, nakikita niyo po ba? Okay. So, to deliver a topic of time management, a key on being efficient, let us all welcome our second discussant, Ma'am Jeline Z. Macaraug, an LPT, DBA, and of Aguilar Integrated School. Hi, Ma'am Jeline. Good morning po. The floor is yours po to talk. Ayan, ma'am, wala po tayong audio, ma'am. Okay po, hindi po namin kayo naririnig. Okay. Okay, let us wait for Ma'am Jeline while she's fixing her audio po.
Bakit walang audio?
Yun, ma'am, meron na po, ma'am. I can hear you po.
Meron na po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so medyo
Medyo mahina lang ng konti, ma'am.
Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Audible na po.
Narinig na po ba ako, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear.
And thank you po. So good morning, everyone. Ito ay topics about time management and so let me share my screen na. Yan, nakikita po ba yung screen ko?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you po.
Visible po.
Thank you, Ma'am Luis, and good morning, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Yan, palapit na po ang Christmas. Merry Christmas po. So, ang topic ko po ay time management, a key on being efficient. Yan, at I think ito yung problem ng mga estudyante natin. At hindi lang estudyante natin, pati tayo siguro, kakaroon tayo ng problem with time management. Usapan po natin yan. Before that, siguro, may question lang ako sa mga estudyante natin. Yan. Ito pang Miss Universe ang tanong at sagot dapat. So, ayan. At tanong. So yung mga gustong sumagot, mag-mute lang po kayo and then pwede naman po sa group chat, ay sa chat box pa, ano na lang ni ma'am yan. Okay? If you could have a superpower, what would it be and why? Yan. Kung magkakaroon kayo ng superpower, ano yun? Bakit? Sinong
Ayan, so we have comments here from, ang bilis ng mga comments ng ating estudyante. From Ira of PNHS, gusto niya daw ma'am ng powers niya is time traveling.
Yes.
Ayan. So from Swal, to be able to make money out of nothing. Sana all. Kayang-kaya bang gawin ang mga to. Okay, next from Aguilar, we have to see the future because when I see what future holds, makakapag-isip na ako ng maayos sa mga decision na gagawin ko at mape-prevent ko po ang maaring maging decision ko. Ay, okay. From Agno National High School, sabi dito, teleportation po. Ako din, isa din to sa mga greatest one ko na power. Ayan, teleportation from PNHS. Meron din dito, teleportation. Mind control naman daw kay Mark Lander. Ayan. Feeling ko gusto niyo mag-manipulate ng tao, kaya yun ang mind control. Teleportation from Jeeves Reyes. Ito maganda. Sherry May said, invisibility. Oh, parang Harry Potter lang itong lulusok ka sa pader. Pero, okay, next we have speed daw, ma'am, according to Venice, Mamarel of Aguilar Integrated School.
Mga estudyante.
Time travel. Teleportation para makatipid. So sobrang mahal ng fare naman talaga ngayon. Gusto mo na lang mag-teleport. Ayan, time travel po, ma'am. Sabi ni
Mas madali.
Christian Luis. Time travel po para maitama ko po lahat ng pagkakamali ko, Char. Ano mo mga pagkakamali na gusto mong itama? Okay, next we have Angela from Labrador. Teleport din daw. Parang majority sa kanila, teleportation. Ito maganda, from Irene Beto, shape-shifting because I can be boy or girl. Okay, that's a very unique power na gusto mo. Knowledge po ni Einstein. Sabi ni Jam Ira. Okay, we summon Albert Einstein. Ayan. So, teleport po para makapunta ako sa bahay ni Crush. Char. Sana all. Okay, we have from James, teleport para hindi daw malit sa class. Okay, most commonly, ma'am, nakikita ko teleportation to stop the time in order to do things what I want. Wow, that is so deep. Super memorization, so I can gain knowledge easily because knowledge is almost but not everything. Okay, very well said, pang pageant. Okay, so from Chris Jericho, flight. Ano po itong flight? Yung makakalipad po ba ito or yung sasakay kayo ng eroplano? Flight or siguro fly ito, makalipad. Okay, Karen said, mind reading po. Jam Ira, telepathy. Time travel, mind reading, invisibility. Lilitaw lang ako kung kailan ko gusto. Parang kabote, Char. Okay. Invisibility. Yung wala kami sa other requirements, yung pag kailangan ka, tsaka ka lang lilitaw. Okay, madami kayong hugot na mga anak. So next we have from Bani. Janelle said, healing ma'am para magamot lahat ng mga sinaktan. Okay. Okay, speechless ako sa part na yun. Okay, parang si lang, Rafaela, healing prayers for everyone. Ayan. Mom speed po so that I can do my task in sec or minute. Okay, invisibility from Frelin, buhayin ang patay mo. Diyos ko. Sana, sino ba yung nagbubuhay ng patay? Sana lang meron ganong powers, no? Pero hindi naman kayo maging masyadong crowded ang mundo pag binuhay lahat ng patay. Okay, to balance every balance sheet. Okay, dapat may power ka na i-balance ang mga bagay-bagay kasama na yung balance sheet. From Ina, we have mind reading. From Jeanette, I have a power, ma'am. Flying na lang po para pa-fly-fly lang. Okay. Parang nakakatakot naman, Ma'am Julie, nasa classroom. Yung lumulutang-lutang lang sila.
Mga estudyante natin.
Oo. Parang hindi maganda. Okay. I have power. Sabi niya, sabi ni Abigail from Pangasinan National High School, teleportation para if ever na kinakailangan ako, I can be there for them. Or if ever na may emergency. Okay. Meron ditong medyo unique chrono manipulation. Okay. Chrono manipulation, medyo ang lalim naman nun. Okay, next we have teleportation po para malibot ko lahat ng bansa. Vision po, parang si Wednesday po. Yung nakikita niyo yung past, tapos pwede niyo makita yung present. Okay, next we have Jojo from Labrador. Gusto ko pong maging si Saitama, ma'am. Okay. Parang madami silang gusto, ma'am. We have actually 61 rest of comments na feeling ko hindi natin kayang i-accommodate. Thank you so much for answering the question, siguro. Ma'am Jeline, same naman sila ng mga gusto.
Yeah,
Yes,
parang
ma'am, sobrang.
majority, parang majority, ma'am, ang gusto ay may about time.
Yes,
diba?
ma'am.
Time travel.
Teleportation. Basta
Teleportation.
may kinalaman sa time. Ayan.
Yes. Ako din. Ikaw, ma'am, tatanungin ko, anong
ma'am.
power ang gusto mo?
Aside sa, gusto ko kasi talaga makalipad, ma'am.
Oh.
Flying talaga
Mas
ang
madali.
ambition ko. I
madali.
actually wanted also teleportation. Yung
Yes,
same
ako
din, ma'am. I
din.
could travel from
Diba?
places to one
save
another.
time.
Mas mabilis po eh. Alam mo
Madali.
yung time consuming kasi pag nag-commute, ma'am, So mas maganda
So, sobrang traffic kasi ngayon, no?
teleport ka na sa kabilang mundo,
agad.
parang gano'n.
Okay, so
Ayan.
most of the answer siguro is related about time, di ba? So, nakikita ba yung screen ko? Nakikita ba, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am?
Nakikita po ba yung screen?
Yes, ma'am. Nakikita po, pero hindi pa po siya actually lumipat po. Ayan.
So, yan, most of the answers, is about time, di ba? Kasi ito yung time na...
Ma'am, medyo mahina po yung audio ninyo, ma'am.
Okay, so, yung kasi sa atin, ba? Time. So, yung precious sa atin na wala na.
Ma'am, may I just interrupt you po? Hindi po clear. Siguro nag-lose yung ninyo. Yung sa audio po. Ma'am, wala na po kaming naririnig. Learners, kung sa end ko lang ba or sa end din ninyo?
Hindi na lang ako
Ayan. Yan, ma'am.
Oh, basta okay yata hindi ako gumamit ng audio. Mic.
Ng earphone po. Yes, mas loud and clear kayo, ma'am.
Yes po, yan. So yan po, siguro lahat tayo gustong makontrol yung time, di ba? Okay, so ito, another question ulit. Do you ever feel like there's not enough time in a day? Parang kulang ba yung oras natin in a day?
Ayan.
So, pag marami tayong mga ginagawa, maraming pinagpagawa mga teachers natin, marami tayong task, parang kulang yung oras. Diba? Parang kulang. But bakit yung mga iba nagagawa naman nila? We only have, do you ever feel like there's not enough time in a day? How many hours ba tayo meron? We have 24 hours, diba? Pero bakit yung mga iba, ang dali-dali nilang tapusin kung ano yung meron sila? Pare-paras naman tayong may 24 hours a day. Okay, so are you one of the student na facing time management issue? May mga nalilate, nahihirapang mag-manage ng time, nahihirapang mag-submit ng mga requirements on time? So sino sa atin, sa mga estudyante natin dito? Most ba? Or may mga naman? So pakigamit na lang po ang chat box or pwede din tayo mag-unmute. Kayo ba? Isa sa mga estudyante na medyo nahihirapang mag-manage ng time. Kaya gusto nyo magkaroon ng superpower.
Ayan, I can see few comments po, ma'am.
Yes.
They agree actually na sobrang laki ng issue nila sa time management.
So may mga bitin daw ang bebe time.
Kasi nung ang bebe time bago ang mga school requirements. Pwede ba mag-bebe time after ng school requirements? So mag-manage lang po ng time pero on time na papasok.
Yes. Yun. So marami,
di
ba?
sila ma'am mag-procrastinate.
Ayan. Yeah. Oh, yan. Hindi lang.
Isang kumakain or lumalamon ng oras talaga natin yung procrastination. Especially yung common sa students, ma'am, yung mahilig sila sa social media, yung instead of doing
There are a lot of distraction kasi. Maraming distraction ngayon, not unlike before, di ba, na wala masyadong distraction, mga gawaing bahay lang, and then after study. Pero ngayon, sobrang dami. Hindi mo alam kung anong unahin ng mga bata ngayon. Meron silang Facebook, meron silang Instagram, meron silang dami din account, TikTok, kung ano-ano pa. Di ba? So, at the same time, di ba, nagkaroon na tayo ng face-to-face. So, medyo talagang nag-struggle siguro yung mga estudyante natin sa time management nila. So, before, nasa bahay lang sila, then gawa ng mga module. Pero ngayon, kailangan nilang gumisa ng umaga, para pumasok. So yan. So most of the students siguro nagkakaroon ng time issue. Okay. Diba? Meron tayo, we all get the same 24 hours. So why do some people seem to achieve more with their time than others? Sa tingin ninyo, bakit kaya? Yung iba parang ang dali-dali nila tapusin yung mga trabaho nila, yung mga task nila. Pero yung mga iba naman, nag-struggle. Because what? Ano kayong reason?
Ayan, once again, we can use the chat box. Because of time management daw po. Ayan. Marunong po sila mag-handle ng time.
Life opportunities like financial stability din. Okay.
Ma'am, may taga-cheer up daw po sila. Kaya ganahan sila.
And
gumawa.
they know how to manage their time. Yan. So yun. So isang reason, because meron silang good time management. Naayos nila mabuti yung oras nila. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin nitong time management na yan? Pag sinabing time management is a process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between different activities. Diba? May mga bata ngayon, dami nilang mga active sila. Dami nilang pwedeng gawin because we have social media. So when you get it right, you'll end up working smarter, not harder, to get more done in less time. Even when time is tight and pressure are high, kahit siguro madami yung pinapagawa at time pressure nagagawa nila because they know how to manage their time. Okay, what are the benefits of good time management? Meron tayong greater productivity and efficiency. So marami tayong nagagawa. Maraming nagagawa at the same time, walang nasasayang na oras because of efficient. We are efficient in using our time. So it also, another one is positive effect on health. So stress. One of the problem ngayon is health problem is stress. May mga mental health, may mga ano pang mga dyan na because of hindi nila na-manage ng time nila ng maayos. Okay? And another one's better reputation. Diba? Kapag lagi kang nalilate, ano nangyayari? Napapansin ka ng teacher mo. So, nagiging bad reputation yon. Pero kapag lagi naman yung estudyante natin na nagsasubmit on time, dumarating on time, hindi nalilate, di ba? Nagkakaroon ng better reputation. So, alam ng mga teachers kung sino yung maagang dumarating, nagsasapit ng maaga, nagsasapit ng mga task nila ng maayos. Better reputation. And then, another one is, it keeps our work organized. Maayos ang trabaho natin, na-organize natin. And another one is, more time for extracurricular activities. So, pwede tayong maki-bebe time sa ating mga friends, di ba? Kapag may extra time pa tayo, yan. May mga activities pa tayong pwedeng gawin, outdoor, and so yan sa mga magkapag-update sa ating social media. And then, no last-minute cramming. Yan problem sa mga estudyante, di ba? Quiz, exam, magre-review lang sila, magpe-prepare lang kapag malapit na yung kanilang due or yung exam. So, yan ang mga benefits ng good time management. Okay, so we have also yan ang mga benefits ng good time management. How about, pwede man tayo magbigay ng tips for time management for student. Una, sino sa inyo si dito ang merong timetable or schedule? Nag-scheduling sila. You can use the chat box. Sino yung gumagawa ng schedule or meron silang calendar? Tingnan natin kung sino sa mga estudyante natin dito ang gumagawa. Okay, from Agno yata. O yan. Meron din from Aguilar IS. Meron mga do list sila. Okay, that's good. Kasi in doing your timetable, doon yung nakikita ko ano yung dapat nyong gawin. Kung naayos pa. So I think malaking tulong yung calendar, timetable, scheduling ng mga dapat task na dapat natin ginagawa. So lahat sana ng estudyante natin, gawin yon. So gabi pa lang, iniisip na nilalagay na nila sa kanilang calendar kung ano yung mga dapat nilang gawin. Diba? Mas madali ang mag-manage ng time pag alam mo na before kung ano pa yung dapat mong gawin. O kaya yung mga tasks na dapat mong tapusin. Diba? Okay, so another one is, of course, diba, in taking your schedule, in taking down notes your schedule or timetable, I think you need to find the most effective or productive hours of the day. Kung kailan kayo, alam nyo na yung oras na yon ay kayang-kaya nyong magbasa, makaintindi. Kasi, di ba, hindi naman, meron yung mga estudyante na alam ko na gumigising ng maaga, alas 4 or alas 3, para lang magbasa or mag-review. Nalan din yung mga yun talagang mga estudyante rin na nagpupuyat, natutulog na madaling araw para lang magbasa. So, depende yan kung ano yung, tingnan nyo. Tingnan nyo kung ano yung oras na mas productive kayo, na alam yung papasok lahat kung ano yung mga information na gusto nyong intindihin. So yan, tingnan natin. So yun ang schedule natin sa task natin. And then, more realistic. Maging realistic tayo sa paggawa ng ating calendar or scheduling. Huwag naman lahat ilalagay mo doon sa, huwag mo nating i-schedule lahat sa isang araw lang. So yan, kailangan nating maging realistic na yung kaya nating tapusin sa isang araw. Okay. Another one is start assignment early. So ito napapansin ko sa mga estudyante na okay, submit your assignment, gano'n. Minsan yung mga kapag submit na, doon lang gumagawa ng assignment. So what will happen? Diba? So may mga gumagawa pa lang, binigay mo na yung assignment before, tapos kapag pinapasubmit mo na, doon lang sila gagawin. So, hindi tama, di ba? Okay, and then, divide your tasks. Another one is, divide your tasks. If you are the leader of the group, huwag mong kunin lahat yung task. Or, huwag mong ilagay sa isang araw yung lahat ng task. Kung kaya mo naman siyang i-divide, hati-hatiin, kung medyo malayo-layo pa yung deadline niya, so pwede naman natin siyang i-divide sa time para naman hindi ka mahirapan. And also, in dividing your task also, kapag ikaw yung leader, ito napapansin ko kasi sa mga estudyante, kapag sila yung leader sa nila, sila yung gumagawa lahat. Di ba? Huwag tayong masyadong pabida. Ibigay din natin yung mga task sa mga kasama natin kasi happy sila. Di ba? Kapag kayo lang laging gumagawa, magkakaroon kayo ng, mahirapan kayong mag-schedule ng oras ninyo. So divide your task. And then, take short break between studies or doing your task. So magkaroon din ng time or mag-snacks, short break, ilang minutes, pero huwag kayo mag-open ng Facebook ninyo. Kasi definitely kapag, minsan nga, yun ang ginagawa ko, pag medyo pagod na yung utak ko sa kakabasa, sa kagawa ng mga lesson or mga lesson ko, nagbubukas ako ng Facebook ko. So, kaya lang, napansin ko, ilang oras na pala ako nagpe-Facebook. So yun, so minsan iniiwasan ko na mag-open or nilalayo ko na lang yung distraction na yun. So yan, kailangan natin, maybe siguro kailangan nyo nang kumuha ng water, uminom, mag-snacks, and then balik ulit tayo sa task natin. Paggawa ng mga activities natin. And then, yun nga, do not procrastinate. Huwag tayong magpaliban. Kung kaya naman natin siyang i-schedule that day, gawin na. Kasi, di ba, hindi natin kasi, sa time kasi hindi natin alam kung ano yung mangyayari kinabukasan. Okay, so minsan sasabi, sana ginawa ko na lang, sana tinapos ko na lang. Yun ang nangyayari sa mga sinasabi natin, di ba? Sana. Yung sana na yan. So, sana, at least, pag ginawa mo na, sabihin mo, ay mabuti na lang ginawa ko na. Hindi mo na sasabing sayang ginawa ko na sana kahapon. So sasabihin mo na lang kapag may nangyaring mga unexpected event, so sasabihin mo na lang na ay salamat na gawa ko na yung task na yon, di ba? Okay, another one. Yan, avoid multitasking. Work on one task at a time instead of multitasking. So, yan. Yung bang lahat na nasa table mo, lahat na lang gusto mong tapusin, hindi naman tama yun. So one work at a time. Okay? And another one is get enough sleep. So huwag kayong masyadong magpuyat kasi may bukas pa. Kaya nga may scheduling tayo, di ba? May scheduling dapat na ginagawa para naman magkaroon kayo ng enough time na matulog. You have in 6 hours or 8 hours. Pwede naman, 6 hours pwede na sa mga estudyante, di ba? Huwag naman yung 2 oras lang ang tulog ninyo para lang mag-aral. Okay, so get enough sleep and then practice healthy eating. Ito yung problema natin ngayon di ba? Easy kasi na yung mga fast food, daming mga fast food dyan na pwede nating bilhin. Yan, yun yung nangyari. So, nagkakaroon tayo also ng problem with our health. And then, try to keep away all distraction when you study. Yan, yung mga cellphone. Yan, medyo inala natin. Okay, kung nag-aaral tayo, siguro nag-aaral kayo, i-turn off ninyo yung mga notification for a while. Notification, kasi once na nakita mo, di ba, naka-online ka, nakita mo na may nag-notify sa'yo, there's a tendency na i-open mo siya or babasahin mo siya. So, mas maganda siguro yung alisin mo natin yung mga distraction para nag-aaral tayo, para mas madali or madali tayong matapos. Mas madali nating maintindihan. And then, the last is reward yourself. Yan. Kapag nagawa mo naman lahat yan, naayos mo naman yung schedule mo, siguro it's time for you to reward. Ano ba yung mga gusto nyong reward na usually na gustong-gusto nyo? Ako kasi kapag natapos ko lahat yung mga task ko, dapat kong gawin, nagbabasa ako ng pocketbook. Ayun nung when nasa college, kapag tapos naman lahat ng mga task ko, yung mga nagawa ko naman yan, bibili ako ng pocketbook. Yun na yung pinaka-reward ko sa sarili ko. Kasi mahilig ako magbasa. So mga romance, para medyo chill-chill lang siya. Hindi masyadong heavy yung mga So romance, yan. So reward yourself. Or yung mga foods na comfort food na pwede natin. Yung gusto yung bilhin, tikman. Yan. So reward yourself. So yan. So madali lang naman kasi time management tayo, madali lang yung discussion natin. And then, ito, yan. Ito yung quote na siya sa dito Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Tama po ba? Kahit marami kang pera or ma-accumulate na pera, pero hindi mo na maibabalik. Wala kang mabibiling oras. Okay? Parang tahimik ng ngayon. Tahimik na sila. Okay, so may isa-share din akong video before we end. Ito na kasi yung ko. Paano ko ba i-share ulit? Okay. Yan. Nakikita po ba, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Pero wala pong sound.
Wala po ba? Okay lang siguro, ma'am. May naman
May caption naman po dyan.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay po, yan po.
Thank
Sabi
you
dun
so
sa
much
video,
po.
time is value your time. Huwag nating sayangin, di ba? Kasi kapag lumipas na yung oras, yan hindi natin kailangan, hindi na natin maibabalik pa. So another one is siguro ito. So ang daming mga motivational quotes. So pwede ko naman siguro kayo mag-print and then i-post ninyo sa wall ninyo para yun yung maging motivation nyo para to continue using your time wisely para ma-manage po natin yung time natin ng maayos. So mas maganda siguro na may nababasa tayo ng motivation para at least yun yung maging ano natin. Para everyday, yun ang mabasa natin, at least ma-motivate po tayo. So ito din, isa rin, people tend to make time for granted. And then begin to realize its value and importance only when there is hardly any left of it. So di ba, usually yun nangyayari sa atin. Sana, sayang, sayang. Yung mga sayang na yan, sana ginawa ko na, sana binigay ko na lang yung 100% na effort ko, sana ganun. So ito yung mga hindi na natin maibabalik pa. Okay? So another one is, if you don't have the time, do it right. What makes you think you'll have that time to do it over? Diba? Ito, kay Albert Einstein naman, time is really the only capital that any human has. And the only things he cannot afford to lose. So thank you so much po. Sana mamotivate tayo na gamitin yung oras natin ng maayos. Thank you so much.
Ayan, thank you so much po, Ma'am Jeline, for that wonderful and motivational na paano natin actually ma-manage yung time natin. Let me just share no before we proceed to our next speaker. I am also this type of person kasi, Ma'am, na I do always procrastinate. And then on the latter part, I realized na talagang self-discipline ang kailangan mo to avoid yung mga distractions. And also, I am fan of online games kasi talaga, Ma'am. So, parang before, actually, dati, on the latter, yung dati pa po, hindi ko talaga siya ma-manage. Hindi ko talaga na-manage yung time ko. Because hindi ko alam yung priority, yung mga commitments ko. So, nung end naman na medyo na-realize ko na I don't really have time management, na-realize ko na yung self-discipline talaga on kung ano yung dapat may prioritize at kung ano yung talagang dapat kailangan mong gawin. Yung mga online games at yung mga social media, I just tend to use it as my motivation to start my day actually, or possibly to start a work kung talagang feeling ko is so overwhelmed na ako sa work. Siyempre tayo as teachers, di ba, ang dami nating trabaho. So usually yun po yung ginagawa ko. Minomotivate ko muna yung sarili ko. It's either through listening musics or through playing one game sa online games lang. And then afterwards, I will proceed to my regular routine po. And of course, sa time management, na-notice ko, yung hinighlight ni Ma'am Jeline is, we always have to do our to-do list. Yung i-check mo, kasi makikita mo na step by step, may natatapos ka. Hindi yung sa isang bagsakan, andun lahat ng trabaho kasi talagang susukuan mo siya. So sana gawin natin yun. Kung hindi man tayo makagawa ng to-do list, we always take our activities one step at a time po. Kasi sobrang overwhelming naman talaga.
Ano yung priorities, di ba, ma'am? Priorities, go. Kung ano ba yung gusto natin? Usually mas madali siguro kapag mas madaling mag-time management kung ano yung gusto nating marating. Kung gusto nating magkaroon ng honors, gusto nating magkaroon ng mga award, yan. So, siguro mas madali siya kasi mayroon kang susundan.
Kasi usually, Ma'am, yung priority nila ngayon, bebe time. So, bago po kami mag-bebe time, mga anak, as always, ilagay natin sa list natin ng priorities natin. Kung sakaling marami tayong activities, iset aside muna natin yung bebe natin. Sabihin nyo muna, okay, wala mo ng bebe time for today. Ayan, unahin muna yung activities. You have with you naman bebe time by the end of the week naman. Yes. So you can make use of that.
May time pa rin dyan, ma'am. Kapag meron tayong tapos na lahat ng mga tasks natin, priorities natin, meron tayong baby time na yan na tinatawag nila.
Ayan. So wag natin lagi unahin ang bebe time. Know our priorities first before we engage to other leisure activities. Ayan.
So maraming comment natin.
Sana naririnig. Yung mga comments dito, ma'am, kung nandito ka, sana naririnig mo. Kaya ang pinaparinggan ni Dave Malikdem.
Yes. So relate sila. Diba?
Sabi naman ni Crystal, ma'am, thank you daw po for the very useful information and knowledge about that.
Thank you din. Thank you for listening. Sana isagawa natin kung ano yung natutunan natin. Diba? Tayo lang naman kasi yung talagang mag-handle kung ano yung mag-handle ng time natin.
Iwasan din natin,
Okay.
mami, na yung isang attitude ng mga Pilipino na manyana habit.
Yes, si Mama Yana.
What you can do today, you're just going to do it the next day. So parang, yung kanina nabasa ko kasi yung deadline today, gagawin din today.
So, yun nangyayari talaga.
Grammarist sila. But sometimes kasi, ma'am, we cannot also avoid na may mga tao na good in cramming. Kumbaga, grace under pressure sila. Kumbaga, mas doon sila efficient and effective kapag andun na yung deadline. Kumbaga, cramming is their expertise. Pero may iba naman na hindi nila kaya. So, sa mga hindi
sanay
kaya
na.
mag-cram, ayan, we suggest that you always practice yung medyo may to-do list kayo para one step at a time. Yung may mga estudyante kasi talaga na I've noticed na kaya nila mag-cram. Kumbaga, pinagsasabay-sabay na nila lahat. Bahala na sila.
Multitasking sila. Pero ang lang disadvantage is na-stress sila.
Yes,
Pagdating
ma'am.
talaga, haggard sila. Pagod.
Pagod
Napagod.
ang kalaban nga lang. It's just that, yun lang ang masasabi namin ni Ma'am Jeline na time management talaga kapag na-practice mo na yung techniques ng time management, by the end naman of the day, you were able to...
Actually, skill siya, ma'am. Skill siya na hindi lahat ng mga tao talaga na-handle yung, di ba?
Kaya, ma'am.
Kaya dapat tayo, practice lang yung practice. Di-develop yan. Discipline, yung nga sinabi ni ma'am. Discipline talaga yung kailangan. Para masundan natin kung ano yung mga ni-schedule natin na task. Di ba?
Saka, ma'am, application is the key. Hindi pwedeng, okay, sige, gagawin ko to, gagawin ko yan. Pero hindi mo naman talaga siya ginagawa. Pag hindi natin matatry once, hindi naman talaga natin nagawa. So, to our learners, do you have any queries or clarifications? May mga gusto pa po ba kayong itanong? You can use our chat box or pwede tayo mag-unmute. Ayan.
Or baka may mga gusto siyang i-share na experience nila, di ba? Or mga ginagawa nila, ma'am, na techniques or skills in time managing their time. Baka para naman
ma-enlighten yung ibang learners. May mga ba kayo? May mga strategies ba kayo? Techniques ba kayo na pwede nyo i-share? Minsan, kunwari, sabay-sabay yung quiz, sabay-sabay yung activities, yung ginagawa nyong pamamaraan to survive yung mga bagay-bagay na yan. Ayan. Meron ba kayo?
Diba usually kapag nagbigay as per subject nila, susunod na naman si second subject, ayan, dire-diretso na yan.
Yes, ma'am, hindi maiwasan yan. So may Huwag panic. Don't panic, it's organic. Ayan, taking advantage po, ma'am, and self-control po. Matulog po para may lakas mag-rush. At yung sinasabi ko, ma'am, na nagre-reserve sila ng energy para mag-rush ng mga bagay-bagay.
Paano to?
Pomodoro technique po sa pag-review.
Ano yun?
A set time for every task. Ayan.
Set a time po.
Huwag umiyak.
Magdasal po. Huwag umiyak.
Magdasal po. Sabi naman ni Fellowing. Okay.
Gawin na lang.
1 hour lang po para sa task. And, ayan, motivate yourself po. Stock knowledge hanggang ma-out of stock. And lagi kong sinasabi sa mga estudyante ko, ma'am, what if walang knowledge, stock lang? Ayan.
May maagang pumasok.
Magtiwala lang po sa sarili. Having to-do list is very effective. Daw kay Cristel.
May bebe time muna para may motivation. Wow.
Ayun. Sabi ko na, naubos yung oras sa bebe time. Focus mo po, ma'am. Tapos yun, this one is very essential. You limit your exposure sa paggamit ng gadgets and yung exposure nyo sa social media. Kasi tayo naman, ma'am, sa time natin, nakikitime na lang ako, no? Wala kasi masyadong gadgets. So yung focus natin way back then, hindi tayo masyadong
true.
Kahit 10 yung subject na tinitake natin sa high school.
Kayang-kaya.
Yes.
Kasi walang distraction eh.
Oo, kasi hindi pa masyadong
wala pang internet, wala pang cellphone.
Yung mag-internet po, kailangan mo pumunta ng computer shop muna, no? Ngayon kasi very accessible siya. Mag-breakdown po muna bago gawin yung mga performance task. Actually, sa dami ng performance task activities, hindi mo na po magagawang mag-breakdown. Char. Okay. Nagpaparinig
na yata sila, no? Nagpaparinig na sila.
Relax yourself lang po. Ayan. Self-cleaning po. Magre-review.
Relax muna bago bumagsak. Yan, self-discipline.
Ayan, organizing my task po, then di rin nasusunod. Ito yun, ma'am, alam mo yung parang New Year's resolution kada taon na hindi naman.
Yes, true. Laging ginagawa. New Year's resolution yan na lagi sana ganito. Magbabago na. Diba?
Ako din, ma'am, I have this attitude na ang dami kong New Year's resolution na hanggang ngayon hindi ko natutupad. Ayan. So, ma'am, list po muna lahat ng subjects na may quiz activity. Unahin pong mag-review, gawin ng activities sa mga subject na mauuna. Ayan. I-risked ang breakdown kapag puno ang to-do list. Truly, Jam Ira. May instances na hindi ka na makakapag-breakdown dahil sa dami ng gagawin mo. Relax lang po muna bago umagsak. Okay, we have a lot set priorities. Isa yan sa pinaka-importante. We also
Ayan.
when it comes to making our schedule, of course, dapat smart yung schedule mo, no? Hindi yung ginawa mo pero hindi naman talaga achievable. Ayan. Actually, ayan, madami, ma'am. Actually, marami silang kinoment. Very active ang ating mga learners pagdating sa time management kasi hindi po sila nakailag sa topic na ito.
Relate na relate sila, ma'am.
Hindi ako nakailag.
Ako din.
Tips. Anong sabi dito? May
para sa group activities.
Para sa group activities. Okay. Yung sabi ni Ma'am Jeline kanina, kapag, say for example, you are the leader of the group, you don't have to shoulder everything. Division of labor po tayo. May iba kasi ma'am na pabuhat, parang ganun yung usually narinig ko. Ma'am, andyan lang yan kasi pabuhat lang sila, ganyan.
Ay, pabuhat naman. Sa amin naman, ma'am, bida. Bida ang saya, bida siya, Jollibee siya. Pabida man yung...
ma'am, pagpabida, kasi you tend to really work individually, even though nasa group kayo, kumbaga may aambag ka talaga. Pero yung mga pabuhat, ma'am, parang hirap naman na masyado yung isa lang ang nagtatrabaho sa isang group. Ayan, I have comment here, isang sa mga advisor. Maturo po sa public. Matapas po tayo dyan. Okay, mag-set po ng time sa bawat task. Self-discipline para gumawa po lahat ng nasa to-do list. Talagang self-discipline talaga. Yung kumbaga magigpit kayo ng sinturon talaga. Whether you like it or not, you have to do it. Ayan.
Meron naman dito, ma'am, don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Pagpahinga din, kay bayang bang nasa.
Yes, ma'am. Kumbaga kung pagod ka, pahinga muna.
Pahinga muna. Take a break, di ba?
Hindi pwedeng ituloy-tuloy muna hanggang to the point na na-exhaust ka, na burnout ka, yung wala ka ng motivation to do your
Mayroon din mag-isip, ma'am, kapag medyo na tired na yung utak mo, tired na yung katawan mo.
Umulutang ka na lang, ma'am, habang ginagawa yung mga bagay-bagay. Discipline, okay, marami pa, ma'am. Chill lang po, in moderation naman po dapat. Okay, totoo. Kung feeling mo hindi mo na kaya, find a quiet place, you reflect, you meditate, and then you continue again. Ganun lang naman talaga ang process.
Thank you so much po sa mga sumagot. Thank you po. Sana may natutunan at gawin po natin kung ano yung dapat gawin. Para at least, kasi tayo, di ba? Graduating na kayo. Kailangan nyo talaga yung i-manage yung time nyo. Lalo magka-college na po kayo. So thank you so much. At sana gawin po natin yung tama. Okay. Merry Christmas!
Thank you so much for Ma'am Jeline for that very...
Thank you, ma'am.
Talagang siya, parang naging open forum na nailabas nila lahat ng gusto nilang sabihin. Okay, at this juncture, let us proceed. Sabi ng mga learners natin, thank you so much daw po. Ayan, let us proceed to our next resource speaker to discuss facilitation of clerical works. LPT, MBA, and of course, a teacher too of Pangasinan National High School. Let us all welcome Ma'am Alfreda E. Lopez. Hi ma'am, good morning po. Ma'am Alfreda. Okay, is Ma'am Alfreda in the room po?
Okay, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning po.
Good morning. Yes, good morning, everyone. So, ayun, akala ko kasi hindi ako ang susunod. Okay, so by the way, okay, so let me share with you my PowerPoint presentation. Wait. You can share.
Ayan ma'am, wala pa pong presentation sa screen
Yes.
natin. Ako.
So, infantry sequence. Ayan, so nakikita na po ba yung screen po, ma'am?
Yes ma'am, visible na po.
Okay. Okay. So again, I'm Afrida E. Lopez. So I'll be discussing regarding the familiarization of clerical work. Okay, so nakikita po ba? Okay, so just tell me, my dear students, kapag nakikita yung screen or any problems with regards to the while taking the discussion. Okay, so I want everyone to participate, most especially if I have my questions, you can raise your answer via chat box. So pwedeng isulat yung mga answers sa inyo via chat box, my dear students. Okay, so again, Merry Christmas. Ilang araw na lang, bakasyon na. So I hope this coming vacation ay may mga matututunan kayong mga skills na daragdag sa inyo. Okay, most especially we're going to discuss about clerical work. Okay, so before this, I want everyone to share with you my objectives for this session. Okay, so for this session, we are going to have, or let's say, define clerical work. Okay, number 2 is to identify clerical work across different industries. Number 3, give examples of clerical work job titles. 4, know the skills needed for clerical work. And of course, number 5, we are going to answer, okay, some of the frequently asked questions from those potential clerical workers. Okay, so to begin with, so these are my topics, okay, or my subtopics regarding the familiarization of clerical work. Okay, so number 1, what is clerical work? 2 is clerical work across different industries. 3rd, clerical work job titles. And 4, skills needed for clerical work. And of course, we're going to, ayan, so again, ulitin ko, answer the potential clerical employees frequently asked questions. Okay, so start with, okay, so I have this question. Okay, so what is clerical work? Okay, so my dear students, my dear learners, okay, any idea what is clerical work? You can write down your answer sa chat box. Okay, and may I ask Ma'am Luis na lang to read their answers para mabasa na para marinig naman po natin.
Okay.
Thank you in advance, Ma'am Luis.
Yes po ma'am, no worries
idea?
po.
Yes po.
So we can use our chat box to actually share if you have any idea about clerical works. Ayan, sabi ni Cristel, it is all about office works daw po.
Okay.
Or from Andrea, day-to-day obligations, sabi nila. Okay, how about handling repetitive tasks po in the office, according kay Edwin. From Dan naman de Guzman, administrative assistants. Ayan. We have also from Calambas, Riza, everyday task in office po. Daily office task. Kumbaga, majority ang nagsabi, ma'am, that it has something to do with office task or administrative task.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Duties
you.
in office, so clerical skills, according sa kay Denison, are the abilities you use to, ang daming comments, ensure that an office is efficient and productive. Daily duties daw po sa office refers to routine office task including data entering. Wow. May pa data entering na sila. Handling basic works, basic office works. Sing lang naman ma'am ang kanilang majority said that it is something to do with office works and
okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ma'am Luis. So at least kahit pa mano, you already have an idea what is clerical work. Okay, so for today, for this time, siguro mas lalayiman natin kung ano ang idea ninyo or your knowledge about clerical work. Most especially sa inyo, my dear learners, kasi after, of course, after going out from the four corners of your school or our school, mas lalo na pagdating sa college, and maybe some of you pipiliin magtrabaho then this clerical work is very relevant na pag-usapan ngayong most especially dahil graduating na po kayo. Okay, so again, let us define first what is clerical. So lahat naman ng sinabi ninyo ay walang mali. Okay, so to define first what is clerical, so it says there, it is concerned with or a routine. Wait. Or relating to work in an office, especially routine, documentation, and administrative tasks. Okay, so that is the definition of what is clerical. And to relate with the clerical work, of course, most industries require clerical work as part of keeping business process accounted for and of course, to organize. Okay, so kapag pinagsama natin yan, clerical work, okay, you know naman yung different industries, right? So most industries, kailangan nila ang clerical workers. Okay. At to understand more of this clerical work, okay, so these are the common clerical tasks na mamimit natin in the long run. Okay, most especially if you're going to pursue this kind of work after graduation. Okay, or sakali mang gusto nyong maging working student, then these are the clerical work is given to those mga student na gustong mag part-time, mga ganyan, and most especially sa mga bagong graduate lang. Okay, so like for example, answering phones, scheduling appointments or business trips, sending faxes, you know, yung mga fax machine, so kailangan gumamit ng mga ganon, making copies via photocopying machine, okay, filing documents, creating records, checking and sending mail and email. And ito yung mga halimbawa natin. Ayan, kung makikita nyo sila. Okay, answering phones, okay, having photocopying machine, okay, magpapa-photocopy. So those are examples of common clerical. And aside from those given, meron pa po tayong typing of correspondence, okay, mga business correspondence, interacting with customers and investors, using computers, of course, okay, doing basic math, ayan, importanteng skills din yan, okay, paying utility bills, yes, okay, there are some clerical workers na nagbabayad ng kanilang utility bills. Hindi yung personal na utility bills, but of course, the office bills, okay, the administrative bills na operating, okay, most especially when it comes to this particular task, okay? And another task is to keep by keeping an inventory of supplies. Ayan. So yan yung mga common clerical tasks na ginagawa ng clerical workers. Okay? And syempre, gaya ng sinabi natin kanina, that most industries needs clerical workers. Okay, so let us discuss now the clerical work across different industries. Okay, so syempre, may mga pagbabago or let's say may mga pagkakaiba din when we're talking about different industries. And most especially when it comes to clerical work. Dahil nakadepende yan kung anong industry sila nandoon. Okay, so example of tasks is most especially in this kind of industry, like for example, business management, administration and human resources, accounting and financial clerical work in the government sector, and of course, we have healthcare and medical clerical work. Okay, so those are examples of industries na kailangan nila ng mga clerical work. Okay, so let's proceed first sa business management and human resources. Okay, so kung familiar sa inyo ang word na payrolls clerk, okay, narinig nyo na ba to, my dear learners, my dear students? Payroll clerks. Okay, so this kind of job is part of clerical work. Okay, at ang responsibility ng isang payroll clerk is to include managing of payroll accounting, ayan, submitting payroll documentation, and preparing and issuing of paychecks. Ayan, so makikita nyo naman yung nasa picture. Okay, and aside from the payroll clerk, we also have under the human resources. So we have clerks under the human resources or yung mga in charge sa pag-hire. Okay? So they are the one who manages and maintains a business HR processes, which is another type of clerical role within the business and of course administration industries. Okay, to some organization, business management or let's say the administrative and human resources when it comes to payroll and human resources clerk. Ayan, so nagsasama sila. Okay, in one. Why? Kasi when it comes to the DTR, if you're familiar with the daily time record, ayan, syempre, kapag gagawa ka ng payroll, kailangan i-check mo yung time in, time out ng mga empleyado mo. So that's why sinabi ko na yung payroll at ang human resources, they go together. Okay, so nagsasama yan. Kumbaga, support group tong dalawa for them to be able to have your payroll. Okay. Another, let's proceed to accounting and financial clerk. Okay, so under this, clerical work in the financial sector can include more accounting tasks such as documenting and preparing financial reports. So I hope lahat naman kayo ay ABM. So alam niyo naman na sigurong gumawa ng financial transaction, di ba? Gumawa ng journal entry. Ayan, so yung mga experience na yan, yung mga napag-aralan nyo na yan, ay kailangan nyo yan pagdating sa clerical work. Okay? At lalong-lalo na ang mga ABM, you know what, the ABM strand is very practical strand. Kasi kahit saan mo isa lang na industry, hindi yan nawawala. Okay? Most especially, lahat naman ng industry, okay, lahat naman ng industry meron namang financial department yan. So hindi yan nawawala. Okay. Another task is processing and recording financial transactions. Ayan, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina. Managing the accounts payable department of an organization. So those tasks are for clerical workers. Okay. And how about this clerical work in the government sector? Okay, so ito na, pinag-usapan na natin government sector. Still, halos pareho lang sila ng tasks. Okay. Pero syempre, ang pagkakaiba is yung what? Ano yung pagkakaiba nila? Syempre, kung ano yung goal ng bawat industries ng mga to. Okay, so yun din ang mga fina-file natin, okay, manage natin na files. Okay, so for example, in this government sector, ayan, managing files, organizing documents, and of course, performing various data entry tasks. Okay, so kung nakikita ninyo yung nasa picture, ayan, kasama din dyan yung filing pagdating sa computer. Okay, proper filing. Hindi yung labo-labo. Okay, so that is also a job for a clerical worker. Okay. Next. Okay. And however, it also encompasses additional responsibilities such as maintaining court records. If ever na mapunta ka sa mga legal or mga law firms, okay, documents in the case of a court clerk, sa mga regional trial court, ayan, kailangan din po ng mga clerical workers dyan. Okay. Performing receptionist duties in government agencies such as the BIR or handling office administration tasks in a law enforcement office. Ayan, so hindi po nawawala ang clerical work. Okay. Gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, these are support. Okay, mga support group ito ng mga managers, ng mga boss, ng mga leaders. Kasi without these clerical workers, hindi magagawa or hindi magiging smooth ang trabaho ng isang manager, ng isang boss, ng isang leader. Okay, so very important ang trabaho ng isang clerical worker. Okay, how about for healthcare and medical clerical work? Okay, so common clerical tasks in the healthcare industry can include, syempre, nandyan pa rin ang filing. Okay, hindi yan nawawala. Filing and organizing, syempre, since nasa medical field ka, ang ipa-file mo is regarding the medical and healthcare documents. Okay, so such as patient records, medical billing claims, or hospital inventory lists. Okay, and there is a difference between medical billing clerk and also we have the hospital receptionist. Ayan, so kung sakaling nagpupunta kayo sa hospital, may mga binibisita kayo, Ayan, we have what we call the hospital receptionist. Okay? Yung tinatanong natin kung saan ang room ni ganito, okay, kung saan si doktor na ganito na makikipag-appointment tayo, then we have that hospital receptionist and they are considered as a clerical work. Okay? Aside from being a hospital receptionist, we have medical billing clerk. Ayan, kapag lalabas na, okay, kapag may mga kamag-anak tayo na nasa hospital or let's say na confine, syempre, this medical billing clerk, they are the one in charge. Okay? Pagdating sa mga babayaran ng isang pasyente. And most especially when it comes to their health insurance. Yan, mga PhilHealth. Okay? Companies to pay for treatments and procedures for medication. Okay? Okay, so how about clerical worker? Okay, when it comes to job titles. Actually, marami po. Okay, marami pong klase ng clerical workers. Okay, mga job titles, pero yun pala, they are considered as clerical workers. Okay, so example, so different job titles for clerical workers, we have, ayan, medical receptionist. Okay. Are you familiar with this, my dear students? Billing clerk, ayan, office clerk, file clerk, account clerk, accounting, shipping clerk, what else? Receiving clerk, data entry, help desk, medical records, payroll, and also we have inventory clerk. And we have administrative, hotel front desk, legal secretary, and of course, law clerk. Okay, so lahat ito, these are job titles, pero they are classified as clerical workers. Okay. So let's proceed to the skills needed for clerical work. Okay, so ano kaya itong mga skills na to? Okay, so let's try to assess also ourselves, no? Baka malay nyo, di ba? Alam nyo na palang, or let's say, meron pala kayong skills na ganito na necessary for clerical work. Okay? So yung mga skills na yan, pwede nyo idagdag yan sa resume nyo in the future kung sakali mag-a-apply na kayo ng trabaho. Okay, so ano nga ba itong mga skills na to? Okay? So some of the skills, of course, napaka-importante dyan dapat ang isang clerical employees, okay, kahit sino naman, ano, should be organized and detail-oriented. Okay? And aside from those, okay, clerks and secretaries should be able to do variety of tasks. Like for example, ayan, providing excellent customer service to clients. Ayan, take note. Okay, provide excellent customer service. So, customer service is also considered as clerical work. Okay? Another task is to keep track of appointments. Ayan na si ma'am. Oh, halimbawa, Frida, please make an appointment. Okay? So those are examples of clerical tasks na inuutos sa'yo ng inyong manager or ng boss. Okay? Ikaw din ang magta-track, okay, ng mga appointments nila. And catching any errors in correspondence before sending it to the recipient. Yan din. So, dapat you are a keen observer, detail-oriented, para alam mo kung ano ang mali. Okay, if there is something wrong with the business correspondence or any correspondence with related to your job and most especially to the organization. Another skills is to remember employees' birthdays and work anniversaries for celebrations, awards, and similar team building activities. O, akalain nyo, pati sa work scenario, kailangan din may makaalala ng birthday, okay, mga work anniversaries. Okay, yung mga clerical workers na yan, di ba? Dapat itong mga to, ayan, kabisado nila. Ayan, birthday na ni ganyan. Okay, ma'am, anniversary na po natin. Mag-anniversary na po tayo. So ano po ang plano natin? Okay, magti-team building po ba tayo? Magkakaroon po ba tayo ng mga activities? Something like that. Okay, so parang once they remember, at sila rin ang magiging reminder, okay, ng mga boss, ng mga managers nila, these clerical workers. And aside from those, of course, they have these skills in prioritizing tasks in order of importance. So alam dapat nila kung ano ang pinaka, or let's say yung top priority. Okay? Organizing. Okay, siguro naman natutunan nyo na yan sa OM, right? Organization and Management. Prioritizing. Okay, so it is also a task in clerical work. Okay, prioritizing tasks in order of importance. Okay, so take note of that, in order of importance. Another task is to communicate clearly by writing letters that are easy to understand and having productive conversations with supervisors, co-workers, and customers. Okay? Communication skills. Okay? Very important. Kasi itong communications, once nagkamali ka ng pag-transfer ng communication, wala na. Okay? Magkakaroon na ng problema. So dapat communicate effectively and of course clearly by writing and of course by other means. Okay? Kasi napaka-importante po ang communication. Aside from those skills, syempre, you must have the ability or the skills in resolving issues such as late deliveries, ayan, yung mga contingency plan. Okay, so dapat may mga mga resolution ka. Okay? So hindi lang po yung mga alam mag-xerox, alam sumagot ng telepono ang mga kailangan pagdating sa clerical work. Okay? So kailangan din nandun din yung critical skills ng isang clerical workers. And we also have keeping employees working smoothly as a team. Ayan. So as much as possible, yung clerical workers, siyang magiging peacemaker. Okay? Hindi po sa kanya manggagaling ang away. Hindi po sa kanya manggagaling ang marites. Okay? Hindi po sa kanila manggagaling mga Tolis and marites group. Okay? Working smoothly, sabi nga dyan. Okay? And of course, staying calm under pressure. Okay? So, siyempre, pagdating sa trabaho in a real scenario, ang pressure nandyan lagi. Okay? So you have to manage those pressure by staying calm. Okay? And to adapt to changing circumstances. Okay? So always adapt to the changes. Kasi ang change, laging nandyan yan. Okay? So kung hindi ka mag-a-adapt, hindi ka magko-conform doon sa mga changes na nasa paligid mo, wala ring mangyayari. Okay? Hindi magkakaroon ng smooth relationship at smooth team pagdating sa organization. And then, of course, keeping track of changes in the industry, learning about new technologies. Okay, so napaka-importante din yan. And staying familiar with company rules. So dapat alam ng clerical workers yung mga rules, regulations ng kanyang organization. Okay, na pinagtatrabahuan. Okay? Dahil sabi nga nila, ignorance of the laws excuses no one. So same is true with the rules and regulations of the organization. Once you don't know the rules and regulations, then what will happen to you? Okay, so dyan napapasok ang work ethics. Okay, mga code of conducts. At most especially, ayan, dapat clerical workers should be familiar with Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other software for accounting, composing content, and creating slideshows and presentations. So I'm sure lahat naman kayo, di ba, alam nyo naman to, di ba? Sino pang hindi marunong gumamit ng Microsoft Word dyan? Imposible naman. Okay? Excel, PowerPoint, and other software. Maybe for the software for accounting, depende po yan sa industry. Okay? At matututunan nyo din yan kapag nandun na kayo sa industry. Okay? Okay, for our fourth subtopic, we have this potential clerical employee, mga frequently asked questions. Okay, so let's try to assess these questions and then maybe siguro itong mga questions na to ay nagpa-pop up din sa mga isip natin. Okay, so how much does a clerk make in Philippines? Do you have any idea, my dear learners? You can write down your answer sa chat box. Ano ang idea ninyo sa sahod ng mga clerical workers?
And
Any
po,
idea?
any idea daw po sa sahod ng clerk sa Pilipinas? Sabi daw na Christian, 60K. Wow.
50K.
From Ira, we have 20K.
Wow.
From Christian Luis, we have 25K.
Uh-huh.
And Ira, 30K po. Sabi niya.
Oh, lipat na tayo, ma'am.
Kaya nga, pwede bang mag-change na lang ng profession or field? So sabi naman ng iba, ma'am, ranging from 15K to 14K to 15K. Merong 45. We also have here 30, 25, 40, 25. Actually, your topic, ma'am, is affiliated sa i-discuss ko na world of work. Ayan. So at least may idea na sila ngayon na isa sa mga trabaho is pwedeng ganito. So in-expect na nila 13 to 16K daw po.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Sige. tingnan po natin, ma'am, ha, kung saan sila pasok. Ayan. So how much does a clerk make in the Philippines? So the average salary for a clerk is 14,413 per month in Philippines. So that is updated at November 27, 2022. So yan po, average. Okay, average salary for a clerk. Okay. Ayan, another question. What education does clerical work needs? Okay, so ano ba ang mga education na kailangan, or let's say qualification when it comes to education? Do you have any idea, my dear learners?
Ayan, HR daw po, high school graduate, sabi ni Dave. Hindi siya sure, ma'am, kasi naka-question mark. Pwede daw po bang high school graduate? Ayan, may question mark. High school graduate, sabi din ni Jam.
Ayan.
BS Administration daw, sabi ni Raymar.
Yes,
High school
ma'am.
diploma daw po. Ayan, high school diploma. So we have here, wow, qualification, sabi ni Ferlin, a Filipino citizen. Ayan.
Ayan.
College
Sige po.
graduates daw po, according to Janelle. Si Christian naman, sabi niya, bachelor's degree daw po.
Ayan.
Si Aljo naman, senior high school graduate daw po. Ayan.
Ayan. Tingnan natin. Reveal. Ayan. So clerical employees need at least a high school diploma. And of course, there are some industries gusto nila, ayan, associate degree, yung mga nakatungtong ng college, and some naman gusto din nila bachelor's degree. Okay? Pero ito, tingnan nyo, my dear students, okay? Kaya yung mga senior high school, so dapat nga tinatanggap sila pagdating sa pag-apply ng clerical work. Kasi hindi naman po dapat ganun kataas yung qualification when it comes to clerical work. So it says here, clerical employees need at least a high school diploma. Kaso nga lang, kapag mag-a-apply po tayo, tapos mga kompetensya natin ay may associate degree or mga bachelor's degree, sometimes, syempre, alam nyo naman yung mga nag-hire, okay? Pumipili sila kung ano yung pinaka doon, then yun, ang mas na napipili. Okay? Pero still, no, try pa rin natin. There's no harm naman in trying. Kasi ang clerical work talaga is supposed to be for at least a senior, at least a high school diploma siya. Okay? What else? Okay, so another question. How can I get a clerical experience, work with no experience? Okay, ayan. Lalo na kapag graduate tayo, di ba? Pagka-graduate natin, syempre wala tayong masasabi na experience, work experience. So how can I get? Well, actually, this is a good news kasi many clerical jobs are entry-level positions. Okay? And it doesn't require or don't require any significant previous clerical experience. And if you have the right skills, sa mga nabanggit ko kanina na skills, so if you already have that, then maybe you are already well on your way to finding clerical work. Okay? Another question. Okay, so what is the difference between a clerical and an administrative work? Okay, so ano ang difference ng clerical at ng administrative?
Ayan, once again, learners, we can use our chat box po para sa ating kasagutan, the difference of clerical and administrative work.
Any idea lang, my dear learners? There's no wrong na answer.
Ayan po, we are still waiting. Wala pang sumasagot as of the moment.
Sige po, siguro i-reveal na lang natin, Ma'am Luis.
Baka po nag-iisip.
Yes po.
Ay, meron pa po isa. Mas malaki po, mas malaki na po lawak ng work po ng administrative according kay Christian. Si Mary Joy naman, administrative daw po is on managerial. And Jasmine also answered, mas mabigat po yung responsibilities ng administrative work, sabi niya. Clerical, more on sa mga beginners po, while administrative daw po is more on sa professionals. Okay, administrative po, ma'am, is in government, and clerical is office duties according to Ferlin. So, administrative roles often supervise clerical position while supporting business operations daw po, according kay Joanna.
Ayan. Thank you so much. Ayan, thank you so much for that wonderful ideas. At least you already have that idea kung ano ang difference ng clerical at administrative work. So soon, if you're going to have plans in applying for a job, at least you can now define kung ano ang gusto ninyo, clerical ba or administrative. So here is the answer for this question. So kapag sinabi natin clerical work, so typically it involves repetitive task. Okay, so for example, yung typing, okay? But for the administrative work, ayan, nandiyan na yung word na decision. Okay, so decision making when it comes to administrative work. And when we're talking about administrative work, ayan, less supervision sila. Okay, but of course, with the help of the clerical employees, okay, kasi look at that. So it says there, think of clerical employees as those who keep the office functioning by doing a variety of tasks. So napaka-versatile ng ating mga clerical workers. And without these clerical workers, sa tingin niyo ba this administrative staff can focus on making decisions? Siyempre hindi, di ba? Kasi kung itong mga administrative staff ay sila rin ang gagawa ng mga clerical, lahat ng clerical work, then most likely hindi na po sila makakapag-focus. Okay, so ganyan ka-importante ang trabaho ng clerical worker. Okay, they're support group. Okay, at napakalaki ng kanilang maitutulong when it comes to their, for example, for the administrative staff and of course for those managerial positions. Okay, so what is the importance? Ayan, so gaya ng sinabi natin kanina, ayan, clerical works keeps an office running smoothly. Okay. Most employees and managers have to do some form of clerical work in their daily roles, but clerical workers handle most of the clerical tasks. Take note of that. Even managers naman, no, they're doing some form of clerical work, pero hindi nila lahat ginagawa. Okay? Because of the help of these clerical workers, then, gaya na sinabi natin kanina, this allows other employees to focus on the most important parts of their jobs. So that's how important the clerical work in the organization. Okay, so I have this question. So siguro, let's please try to assess yourself. What are these clerical skills that you have? Okay, na pwede nyo nang ilagay sa resume ninyo. Okay, at kung sakaling wala pa, then why not? Di ba? Aralin natin gumamit ng photocopying machine. O kung sakaling may mga friendship tayong may Xerox copier, o why not? Pasubok nga, ayan, may fax machine. O paano to gumagana? Paano to ginagamit? Okay, so yung mga simple ganon, that will add to your skills. Pwede nyo ilagay po yan sa resume ninyo. Most especially, it's ano naman considered naman Okay, kapag newly grad po tayo, at kung hindi pa naman, halimbawa yung mga magpa-part-time, still, you can include your clerical skills sa resume ninyo. Okay? At of course, bago tayo matapos sa ating topic na to, gusto ko lang i-share itong message, okay, from Mr. Aurelio Luxin, and I quote, sabi niya, being a member of the clerical support staff can be an ideal way to begin work at an organization. Most clerical jobs require minimal education and allow workers to learn valuable office skills on the job. Meanwhile, daily interaction with employees at all levels is valuable exposure if you aspire to move up in a company. So nag-gets niyo ba yung gustong ipahatid na message ni Mr. Aurelio Luxin? So ibig sabihin lang to, kapag nag-start ka as clerical work, hindi ibig sabihin na hanggang doon ka na lang. Okay? Take the opportunity. Ayan, it says there, exposure. Siyempre, marami ka nang mamimit, yung mga boss, mga managers. Okay? Kung minsan nga, may mamimit ka pang mga expat because of your clerical job. At yung mga yun, ayan, exposure na yun. Okay? And most especially if you want to aspire in a higher position. Okay? So yung mga boss po natin, yung mga leaders natin, dumaan din po yan sa baba. Okay? Dumaan din po yan sa clerical work. Kasi mas magandang mag-start ka sa simula para pagdating mo doon sa taas, kapag naging leader ka, kapag naging boss ka, kapag naging principal ka, let's say principal, ganyan, or let's say mga managers, alam mo kung ano yung mararamdaman, or let's say alam mo ang nararamdaman or yung experience ng mga nasa baba mo, at mas magiging effective ka na manager or effective na boss ka in the future. Okay? At syempre, success is achieved one step at a time. So I hope, my dear learners, kung sakali man pag-graduate niyo sa college, hindi niyo man makuha yung gustong-gusto nyong job, halimbawa gusto niyo maging CPA, tapos gusto niyo maging manager agad, please, ayan, isipin na lang natin that success is achieved one step at a time. Mas maganda yung nagsimula ka sa baba going up para mas okay yung foundation mo pagdating mo sa pinakarurok ng success mo. Okay, so I hope, my dear learners, marami kayong natutunan sa aking topic ngayon. At sana, yun nga, pagdating ng panahon na kayo po ay maghahanap ng trabaho, huwag kayong mawalan ng pag-asa. Kung sakaling clerical work ang mga pinapagawa sa inyo, pansamantala lang yan. Okay? You can still dream. Okay? You can still dream as high as that position. Okay, so nandyan lang yan. Continuous education, training, seminars, blah, 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 just attend. Then yun ang makakatulong sa inyo para maging successful po kayo in the near future. So tignan nyo itong hagdanan na to. Parang hagdanan lang yan, my dear learners. So don't be discouraged kung sakaling ang mga position na ibigay sa inyo in the future ay medyo, yun nga po, clerical workers, or let's say, hindi na-meet yung gusto nyo. Okay, as a manager, let's say, yung mga matataas na position. So, again, so I would like to congratulate my dear learners, ayan, lahat ng mga learners, dahil nandito po kayo ngayon sa seminar, nakapag-attend po kayo, at marami po kayong matututunan in attending this kind of seminar. So, yun lang po, my dear learners, and again, thank you everyone for listening. Okay, so again, I'm Afrida E. Lopez, your resources speaker for this particular day. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Alfredo, for that very comprehensive topic po. Natuto ang ating learners na upon graduating, meron po silang trabahong mapupuntahan. And of course, training ground natin yung mga maliliit na bagay towards success. But without further ado, let us all proceed to our last but not the least resource speaker for today's session. So she is a Master Teacher 1 of Sual National High School, an LPT, a DBA, and of course, a research enthusiast herself. Let us all welcome Madam Rosemary D. Gonzalez to discuss Boost Your Confidence. Ma'am, good morning po. Ma'am Rose? Ayan. Okay, let us wait for Ma'am Rose kung andito siya kanina. So, to discuss us, boost your confidence, ma'am, are you around? Okay, while waiting for Ma'am Rose, let's wait for 5 minutes po. So, let us again, share once again yung mga natutunan natin sa tatlong speakers natin. So, hopefully, sana natuto kayo sa mga discussion nila because this will actually help us today, not just only today, being you as a student. Of course, you can apply this in your future endeavors po. Ayan. So, may mga hindi pa ako nabasang comment dito kanina. Ayan, sabi naman ni Christian, he enjoyed the session daw talaga. So, Christian, talagang natuto ka kasi you enjoy the session. Talagang nakinig. Ayan. How about others? How will you going to rate your experience during the first 3 speakers po natin? Ayan, 2. Sabi naman ni Ira, sabi niya, she also enjoyed the session. So, nag-rate sila, Christian, 10 out of 10. So si Perlene naman, having more knowledge, mas marami silang na-acquire, mas marami silang takeaways. Ay, grabe naman. Dave, 11 out of 10. Si Abigail naman, 9 out of 10. Meron dito si Ira, medyo na super enjoyed siguro siya, kaya ang daming zeros out of 10. Okay, we have also 15 out of 10 daw according to, I guess Ma'am Rose is already here in the Zoom. Ma'am Rose, good morning po. Ayan, once again, to discuss to us, boost your confidence. Let us all give the virtual floor to Dr. Rosemary D. Gonzalez. Andito na ba? Ay, okay. Ayan, so, okay, wala pa pala si Ma'am Rose. Plastikan ata, Char, sabi ni Dave. Grabe naman yan. They're just giving merely their assessment siguro on how they enjoyed the topic. Ayan. Okay, wala na po ba tayong 2 million out of 10? Maraming natututunan. Okay. Okay, so we have here 1 billion out of 10. Napakalaking tulong daw according kay Raymark sa amin yung mga topic today, ma'am. Marami po kaming natutunan today. Yes, of course. May view na kayo kung ano yung pwede ninyong kasadlakan in the near future, or pwede na kayong magagamit niyo yung topic kasi to actually map out yung gusto niyong gawin in the near future after you graduated senior high school. Ayan po. Ay, okay, so we have here, ang ganda niyo po, ma'am. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat kahit out of topic. So, fun po ang para-recitation ni ma'am. Ayan. At least you appreciate 11 out of 10. This seminar is very informative. Ayan, sabi ni Cristel. Enjoy and we learned a lot po. Okay, by learning more knowledge about life. Sabi ko nga kanina before we start our seminar, the knowledge you gain will never, hindi yun maaalis or mawawala sa inyo since andun na siya, natutunan nyo na siya. Okay, so okay, I guess there is an update coming from our next resource speaker. So to suffice po, I will just going to introduce myself. Supposedly nasa 30 ako, but then since there's a conflict on one of the schedule of our next resource speaker, I was just going to deliver my topic. Is that okay with you guys? Ayan. Okay po ba sa inyo? I will be the last. I will make it short and quick po since I'll just going to discuss an overview of world of work sa inyo po. Okay, so please allow me to share my screen. Actually, my slide is in this one. Okay. So can you see my screen? Just comment if you can see my screen. I'll just check your comment. Okay. So my name again is Ma'am Luis. I am from Caloosahan Comprehensive National High School. I'm just going to give you a brief insight into the world of work of a graduate student coming from the Strand ABM. So of course, we'll just have a short recap of the meaning of ABM. Of course, A stands for accountancy. So the following programs discusses the fundamental aspects, financial management, business management, and all other things that we can easily connect with this strand according to Lumandes 2018. Pag sinabi naman nating business, accountancy, business, and management strand is for those individual who plan on taking up economics, business administration, accountancy, and marketing in undergraduate studies. Kasi sometimes, yung iba kasi sa atin, kumukuha lang sila ng strand na ABM because merely they tend to hear na, uy, magbe-business ako. But it is a combination of of course, accounting, business, and management. Pag sinabi naman nating management, it has something to do with supervision. As other resource speaker kanina discussed to you, may mga pwede tayong puntahan pagdating natin sa college at pagka-graduate natin sa college. Okay, according to Karl Marx, sabi dyan, the activity management is defined as the activity of using resources in an efficient and effective way so that the end product is worth more than the initial resources. Ito yung how you utilize, how you maximize, kaya nga management na tinatawag. Kung hindi man tayo pala rin in the near future to land a job in as a CPA or as an accounting or in the bank, we could also choose business. Pwede tayo maging businessman, businesswoman, pwede tayo maging entrepreneur. Kung hindi naman, we could also land a job in a blue collar. Ibig sabihin, pwede tayong sa administration or sa management. It will vary kung anong field ang gusto mo, mapa-public man siya or mapa-government. Ayan, let's proceed to subjects. I think naman we are all familiar with the subjects offered. I'll just give an overview para po medyo ma-refresh kayo. So pag sinabi nating EBM, of course, kasama dito yung applied economics, yung mga economista natin that actually help us on determining kung ano yung mga nangyayari sa industry natin. Specifically, we all also a consumer, diba? So this course deals with basic principles of applied economics. Yung demand and supply natin, I guess na-discuss na sa inyo to way back then. It's just a refresher course siguro para at least ma-refresh tayo. So it involves also, kanina na-discuss ni Ma'am Alfreda, yung wages ng mga trabahador natin. Ayan. So wages, prices of commodities, rent, and taxes. It also covers the analysis of the industry opportunities according to micro and macro perspective. Pag sinabing micro, pang malawakang perspective at pang maliitan. Usually, it does not only involve businesses, but in general. Ayan, next we have business ethics and social responsibilities. Ito naman kanina, it was discussed by Ma'am Maricel that ethics is very important in a workplace, as well as, say for example, you're going to be a businessman or businesswoman in the future. Yung ethics na sinasabi and social responsibility is, you as a businessman or a businesswoman, hindi lang profit ang gusto natin. We have also to give back to the environment and to the people within the community. So hindi natin lagi isipin na profit lang ang gusto natin. Let us always think of yung mga responsibilities natin as an owner, as a citizen that is part of the community. Kaya nga may subject tayong business ethics and social responsibilities. So dapat alamin natin. Of course, we have another subject is yung medyo kinatatakutan ng mga EBM learners. So kung grade 11 ka, you will take Fab M1 or the Fundamentals of Accountancy and Business Management 2. Which it develops appreciation of the accounting and business language in understanding the fundamental aspects of how business transferred. Ito yung mag-record kayo yung talagang pagkapasok niyo ng grade 11, tapos pagdating niyo ng grade 12, ang dami ng rants sa subject na Fab M1 and 2. I don't know, but you take EBM strand, dapat you have to learn how to love. Dapat aralin niyo yung essence ng Fab M1 kasi if you really wanted to become a CPA in the near future, talagang ito, hindi lang siya sinasa utak, sinasa puso siya, sinasa buhay talaga siya. Kasi if you don't love or hindi ka passionate sa isang bagay, kahit gaano mo man siya aralin or hindi mo natutunang mahalin yung isang bagay, kahit gaano mo man siya aralin, mahihirapan at mahihirapan ka. So in the end, ang ending nun is, nagkakaroon tayo ng job hopping. Ayan, pag sinabing job hopping, yung nag-apply ka sa isa, napagod ka, hindi mo gusto, hindi ka passionate, ayan, nakikita ko yung comments actually ninyo. Hindi na suffice yung passion mo doon, nagpapalit ka ng trabaho. So iniiwasan natin yun sa industry nowadays since sobrang hirap maghanap ng bagong trabaho. Ayan. Next, we have of course FOB M2. Ito yung medyo level na pag grade 12 ka, mahirap na talaga kung saan. Alam mo yun, kahit gaano mo intindihin, may instances talaga na medyo complicated in a manner. Ito yung laging rants ng mga anak ko na, ayoko na, papagod na ka sa pub, hindi ko mabalance. Ayan. Ito yung part na, uy, nabalance mo. Ito yung part na, ano yung amount mo, paano mo na-balance? Ayan. So, ito lang naman, bibilisan ko na because this is just a refresher course po. Okay, next subject na meron tayo sa EBM, we have also business mathematics. Isa din sa mga kinatatakutan ng mga estudyante, ng mga EBM learners natin. So actually, this course will provide the fundamental understanding on the basic principles of mathematics that can be applied in businesses. So some of the fundamental discussion are with the use of fractions. Ito yung dati nung tinake nyo yung subject sa mga students natin since grade 12 kayo na take nyo na to. Yung nahihirapan ka pa kung paano mo i-solve yung mga fractions, yung ratios, yung percent, tapos yung proportion, hindi mo na alam kung anong formula. But then again, sana intindihan natin na karampatan doon or affiliated doon kapag nag-take talaga kayo ng EBM na strand. Next, we have business finance. So this course deals with the fundamental aspect, principles, tools, and techniques in financial operation that can be used in operation of the business. Actually, this covers the basic concept of financial analysis, financial planning, and financial control. Bakit ko dinidiscuss tong subjects na to? Because on the latter part, makikita natin yung mga courses, tapos yung career path ninyo na pwede ninyong puntahan. Okay, next we have business enterprise simulation. Dito na natin nilalagay yung application. See, for example, we produce a business, we propose. Ngayon, ilalagay na natin siya into action or into application. Kaya nagkakaroon tayo ng business price simulation. For us to see kung talagang yung pinropose natin is feasible, kikita ba siya? Of course, ginagawa natin to sa school natin. So business enterprise simulation, one of the best activities or performance na pwede natin gawin aside from entrepreneurship week. Tama ba ako? Ayan. Next, we have principles of marketing. Ayan. Pinakamasayang subject ito. If I were going to assess, since college ako hanggang sa ngayon na nagtuturo ako, ito yung may pinakamagandang subject because makikita mo dito lahat ng skills ng estudyante natin, mapa-communication skills mo yan, mapa-drama, mapa-arte. Because in principles of marketing, this is how you promote and how you market your products or services. Dito matitest yung talagang resourcefulness ng isang estudyante. So kung na-enjoy niyo yung principles of marketing na subject natin, I myself also enjoyed it. Even na ako yung nagtuturo, nag-i-enjoy ako kasi I tend to discover different talents of students pala on how they market. Ayan. So let's proceed to skills needed. Actually, this one na-discuss na ni Ma'am Maricel, ni Ma'am Alfreda kanina, and ni Ma'am Jeline, that we should develop a set of skills. Sana hopefully, ayan, sana and hopefully na nga, during your stay in senior high school under ABM strand, we were able to develop the following skills. Yung communication skills ninyo, sana na-develop. Kung wala pa man na-develop, na-enhance. Kung meron na-enhance natin, kung sakaling wala pa man tayong skills, may mga students kasi tayong introvert. Ibig sabihin, they don't like socializing with other students or pagdating sa performance task, talagang timid sila or passive sila. Yung ABM kasi, pagdating sa subject ng principles of marketing, I've noticed is nai-engage sila. Ibig sabihin, they were able to come out on their shells para matry naman nila. Ibig sabihin, presentation. Ang pinakamaganda during discussion kasi yung presentation of products and services. Gagawin mo talaga lahat to let them know na existing yung product mo and then sasabihin mo sa kanila na dapat bibilhin siya. Okay, when we say collaboration skills, of course, sa lahat ng subject, pwede itong applicable. But sa quiz tsaka exam, hindi po pwede ang collaboration skills. Only performance task. I've always, sinasabi ko lagi itong litaniya sa mga estudyante ko, you should develop collaboration skills or dapat may corroboration. Pero there is field na pwedeng hindi mag-collaborate. Say for example, sa quiz, hindi po in collaboration unless wise, that is group quiz. Sometimes collaboration can actually bring out the best to other students. Kaya mas maganda talaga yung collaboration kasi you tend to share your experience, your knowledge, and your skills to other para makapag-develop naman sila. Okay, next we have analytical skills. Based sa word na analytical skills, meron ba kayo nito? Yes or no? We can use actually our chat box. Pag sinabing nating analytical skills, ayan, ano sa tingin ninyong analytical skills and do you think you possess this type of skill? Ayan, I'll be waiting for your response. So we have here, ayan, wala pang response so far. So analytical skills, any idea about analytical skills? And sa tingin nyo ba, meron kayo nito? Since you took up ABM at nasa ABM strand kayo, this skill is actually very evident and maa-apply nyo to sa lahat ng subjects. So sabi nyo dito, analyzing po ma'am. Okay, pag-a-analyze, magaling ka mag-analyze. Just like in FabM, you need to analyze. Ayan, thank you so much. Pag sinabi natin analytical skills, not just analyzing, you know how to organize, you know how to analyze data, sabi nga nila. So sa FabM 1 and 2, not just only FabM 1 and 2, but also business, finance, we have also business math. Yung mga yon, yung talagang pag nagbasa ka ng isang situation, ang situation dyan hindi yung scenario na usually na encounter natin, yung situation na may kasamang numbers. So pag sa FabM 1 and 2, pag mali pa lang yung pag-analyze mo ng problem, automatically yung mga entry mo mali na agad. So analytical skills as an ABM student, you have to, whether you like it or not, you have to develop this one. And of course, yung diniscuss kanina ni Ma'am Juline na time management. Whether gaano kabigat ang task, kapag hindi tayo marunong sa time management talaga, hindi tayo makaka-move sa isa pang activities. So, kung nakikita nyo sa screen ko, time management, first, you have to manage, of course. Focus lang tayo sa goal. Yung mga kadalasang sinasabi ninyo na tara, dapat focus lang sa goal. Avoid distractions. You know, dapat i-set aside natin, say for example, pag exam week, talagang ang sinasabi ko sa ibang students ko is, kung kaya nyong mag-deactivate ng Facebook, kung kaya nyong mag-uninstall ng ibang mga application ng social media ninyo, try to do that. Kasi by doing that, you can focus. And of course, limit. Putting deadline sa mga bagay-bagay na ginagawa natin will actually help us to manage our time. Sabi ko kanina, nag-share ako, I have also a problem in time management. But along the way, I tend to actually manage since talagang I have to know my priorities. Okay? So let's proceed to, eto na, courses. Ano nga ba ang pwede ninyong i-take sa college? Ayan. Of course, kung nag-ABM strand ka, pinakauna na pwede mong path na i-take sa college or course na pwede mong i-take sa college is the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. So this course actually prepares students for entry into a variety fields of accountancy. Sino ba dito talaga ang decided? Once again, we can use our chat box. Sino sa inyo dito na talagang decided to pursue BS Accountancy? Ayan. Ako po, sabi ni Aljun, me. May I just know what motivates you or what drives you to really proceed? Kasi I've known a lot of learners na hindi accountancy ang gusto nilang i-pursue na course sa college. May I just ask to those students who answered na very decisive sila to proceed BS Accountancy. Ano ang motivation nyo or drive ninyo to actually pursue BS Accountancy in college? Go with the flow. Nandito na po ako. By means, that is not your personal choice of course. Sa college, Christian, tama ba ako? Ayan, kasi sabi niya, go with the flow. Sabi naman ni Denison, not sure yet, pero motivational ang pera, Eme. Okay, dahil yan, nasabi mo yan, motivational ang pera, later on, yung mga work na pwede nating iland kapag kunwari we proceed to be as accountancy, makikita natin later on. So sabi naman ni Lian, motivation niya daw is maging CPA lawyer. So this course actually prepares student to graduate programs such as law. Kaya nga napapansin ko sa inyo dito, gusto mong maging CPA lawyer. Yung sa dulo ng pangalan mo, attorney blank CPA. Ganyan. CPA ka na nga, attorney ka pa. So actually, pwedeng-pwede kasi sabi dyan, this prepares students for graduate programs such as law or the university's Masters of Accounting Science program. Sabi naman ni Cristel, I'm very interested in business and marketing topics. Okay, sige. Next course na pwede ninyong i-take sa college actually is Bachelor of Science in Accounting Technology. This one does not require board exam. But the possibility of this course is the students will gain the essential competencies needed in accounting and bookkeeping. Don't you know that madidiscuss ng ibang speakers po natin ito on the third day na upon graduating senior high school, you can take your NC3 or under ng bookkeeping. So as much as possible, wini-wish namin na na-prepared kayo or sana you have with you the skills to pass the NC3 or the NC3 for bookkeeping. Actually, magagamit niyo siya, very useful siya. Mag-apply kayo after ng, I don't know kung sa school niyo meron ng ganun, no? I think if I'm not mistaken, sa school nila Ma'am Sha, meron silang examination ng NC3 bookkeeping. Ayan, sabi dyan, accounting and bookkeeping account, receivables, financial analysis, and auditing, financial and tax reporting, and other financial related services. So these are applicable in different kinds of offices or companies. May mga maliliit kasi na businesses that they are in need of accountants or bookkeepers to update their record. Ayan. Next, we have BSBA, Major in Marketing Management. Ito na yung sinasabi ni Cristel na mas more into business and marketing siya. So I guess you can take this course, anak, yung marketing management. So ang BSB in Marketing Management naman, this program is designed to equip you with the knowledge and skills for effective marketing and sales strategies. Ito yung kung may communication skills ka, magaling ka, very resourceful ka in a manner. Kapag hindi ka shy type, magaling ka sa mga bagay-bagay. Say for example, kasi it deals on how you going to introduce a product sa market, on how you going to talk with the customers, ayan, mga customers relationship management natin, mga CRM natin, ayan. So this course also focuses on strategic marketing issues which marketing managers assess before findings are presented to their executives. Kung much more into marketing kayo management, may tinatawag tayo, kung nakikita nyo dito, Certified Marketing Professional. Meron yan ngayon kung saan maraming pwedeng kumuha sa yung company. You can apply in a multiple company if you are a certified marketing professional. Ayan. Sabi naman ni Raymark, future BSBA daw siya. Okay. Next, let's proceed to BSBA major. Kasi Raymark, anak, we have various major. Pag nag-take ka ng BSBA, you have to pick kung anong field or kung anong major ang gusto mo. Okay, so these are examples of. So Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. So sabi dyan, the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management is a 4-year college course recommended for people who plan to make a career in banking and finance industry. So the program aims to help students acquire analytical skills, perception, and competencies necessary for sound financial decision-making in the business world. May mga certified financial analyst tayo na tinatawag na magpapa-accredit ka sa mga associations na nag-accredit under sa nagtitake ng kung ang course mo is financial management. Ayan. So sa mga talagang mahilig talaga sa topic ng EBM na FABM, yung accountancy talaga, these are the courses that you can learn pagdating ninyo sa college. Okay, let's proceed to ito. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Human Resources Development Management. Ang Human Resources Development Management naman is, they are the organization or the department that is tasked to find or search for a person that is suitable for the position. So meron din tayong tinatawag na Certified Human Resources Management. Makukuha din natin to sa mga organizations na nagsicertified ng mga yan. So a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, degree program in Human Resources Management or Organizational Management, a 120 credit program. It focuses on employee selection. Sabi ko nga kanina, sila yung pag mag-a-apply ka ng trabaho, sila yung nag-interview sa'yo, sila yung mag-a-assess sa'yo if you are suitable for the position. It focuses on employee selection, training of course, management development, industrial relations, compensation, and the dynamics of organization behavior. Sa CLAW po nila yung mga diniscuss ng ating past 3 speakers, yung ethics mo sa work, kung ano yung ethics and values mo sa work, kung ano yung dapat i-enhance sa'yo na skills. That's why dumadaan tayo sa mga training programs. Pag sinabi naman nating motivational, doon nyo din makikita yung ano nga ba ang pwedeng compensation ng isang employee sa company. Okay. Next, kung sa tingin nyo nasa skills ninyo ang pagmamanage, say for example, yung sa leadership, pwede tayo dito sa Human Resources Development Management. Yung magaling kayong mag-assess ng isang tao na feeling nyo suitable sa position. Okay, next, we have BSBA, major in Operations Management. So this course naman is also a 4-year degree program. Oh, hindi niyo ba makita yung presentation ko? At the end lang ba ni Jemmy? Oh, nakikita naman po. I suggest, Jemmy, na you can restart and then rejoin again so that makita mo siya. Okay, thank you so much. So let us resume. Pag sinabi naman nating operations management, 4-year degree din naman siya, designed to provide students with knowledge and skills in product creation, development, distribution, substantial measurement, and analysis of internal process. Ito yung mga job kung saan you tend to be the manager of a certain operation. Say for example, manufacturing of a product, or usually kapag nag-college kayo, ito yung hina-highlight din nila kasi once na hindi suitable ang isang tao sa operations, maaapektuhan kasi yung flow ng day-to-day process ng isang company or organization. Medyo crucial lang ang work ng operations management kasi dapat hands-on sila sa operations. Once kasi na hindi nila alam yung field or hindi nila gamay yung pinasukan nila na trabaho, say for example, iba yung graduatean mo, tapos nag-apply ka for operation manager na position at hindi mo alam yung process, yung creation ng product, on how to develop the product, and the rest of the process, maapektuhan not just only the daily operations of the organization, but as well as matitenga kasi ang isang operations. Kaya siya, kung sakali man na dito kayo maglaland, pinakamagandang or pinaka-skills na dapat nating i-develop dito is yung talagang experience ninyo sa operation. Kasi sometimes, operations managers ang hinahire dito is yung talagang may exposure sa field na tinatawag. Kasi crucial po ang kanilang role. Next, we have business enterprise simulation. Usually, pwede kang maging entrepreneur dito, yung tinatawag natin BSBA major in entrepreneurial. Ayan, so the subject follows the application of real-life business scenarios such as business cycles, her mission, business goals and objective in accordance with the ethical standards, of course, and social responsibility presenting in economy. So ito naman, dito na natin pwedeng apply kasi di ba we have 4 exits in senior high school. Pwedeng negosyo, trabaho, yung middle skilled, or pwedeng mag-college kayo. So it's either of the 4 kung saan man kayo magpo-pursue pagkatapos nyo ng senior high school. Since I believe we are all equipped or you are all equipped with the learnings and knowledge sa school ninyo on how to conduct or how to propose a business, kahit maliit lang siya, yung income earning naman na businesses, I guess, pwede na tayong maging businessman or businesswoman. Have you heard the story of a senior high school student somewhere in Visayas? Yung gumawa siya ng kangkong chips na ang puhunan niya lang dati is now less than 100 pesos, kung saan nagsasahod na siya monthly ng 150,000 pesos. So, ayun, gusto nilang maulit, naputol kasi ako. So sabi niya dyan, sa DSBA, major in Human Resources Management, since nag-iisip na kayo siguro or nagpa-process na kayo kung anong courses na gusto niyo sa college. So ulitin ko na, Janelle, under DSBA major in HRDM, eto yung trabaho na babagsakan mo is it focuses on employees selection, training, management, development, industrial relations, compensation, and the dynamics of organizational behavior. Ito yung kapag ka nag-hire yung isang company or naging available or vacant yung position ng isang company, di ba maghahanap sila ng qualified na magtatrabaho or magsusuffice ng position, right? So this is the department na nakatalaga sa mga yon. As well as yung mga trainings, team buildings, pati pasahod, sila yung mga nakatoka sa mga part na yon. So nakuha ba, Janelle? Yan, kung gusto niyo mag-proceed, this one is also management kasi, but it has something to do with the selection, trainings, and management of employees naman to. Yung mga tao na ilalagay natin sa position. Hindi naman kasi pwedeng, ikaw gusto kita, dito ka na. But without assessing kasi the skills and the capabilities of the person, kaya nga tayo may job interview for the organization to assess kung asset ba siya sa company or liability ba siya. Usually sa job interview, sinasabi natin yan na, I will be the asset of the company and not the liability. But kapag kasabi-sabi lang yun at hindi naman natin makita through action, sila-sila ang mga nakatask sa bagay-bagay na yan. Okay, let's proceed to last na yon, yung business enterprise simulation. Sa mga gusto maging businessman, businesswoman, I encourage you to, kahit teenager pa lang kayo or young adults na kayo, kung talagang may passion kayo in business, kung talagang may initiative kayo, and you also willing to take the risk, you can naman. Kung sakaling time will not permit or opportunity will not permit na makapag-proceed kayo sa college, sabi nga ni Ma'am Alfreda, pwede tayong magtrabaho as of the moment or pwede nating tahakin yung pagbe-business. Ayan. So let's go to the last part of my discussion. So we have the career track. Actually, I pick yung mga major job na pwede nating iland pagkatapos natin sa college or after we take the 4-year course. So let us first discuss yung job opportunities. So may mga nakikita kayo dyan, lang yan, mga nilalagay ko lang yan actually para mas ma-encourage kayo. Kahit medyo witty siya, pero sana makarelate. So sabi dyan, not sure if accounting exam was easy or my answers are wrong lang talaga. Okay, so the first job opportunities that we could land once we graduate, those courses na nasabi ko kanina is, we can be an internal auditor. Ayan. So internal auditor is a profession who ensures organizations and companies have accurate accounting throughout the year. So sila yung tumitingin ng mga financial data ng isang company or organizations. They ensure that other accounting teams follow proper procedures and that all accounts are updated and accurate. kumbaga ino-audit nila. Kasi we have various departments sa isang organization or company. Sila yung pag sinabi natin internal, from the term internal itself, sa loob, hawak nila yung ibang departments such as finance, marketing, and the rest. I-audit nila kung lahat ba, sabi dyan, or other accounting teams follow proper procedures and that all accounts are updated and accurate. Kasi di ba kung nanonood kayo ng mga movies or mga drama, yung ano tawag doon, napipeke kunwari yung financial results or report ng isang company. So they are the ones who actually take the part in auditing yung kung tama ba or accurate ba yung pinapakita or pinipresent. Kasi usually sa mga companies guys, nakikita naman natin yan, yung may every or may yearly, may tinatawag tayong corporate responsibilities. Ibig sabihin, kung maganda ba yung pag-govern sa isang corporation, kasama dito yung pagpapakita ng financial data ng isang company within the year. So, mapipicture out niya naman. So, according to my research, this is the basic salary per month. It will still depends kung sinong company or saang company ka pumasok or kung sinong company ang nag-hire sa'yo. Sometimes, salary may vary. Uulitin ko, ano lang to, kumbaga, para makita nyo lang, ma-picture out nyo lang. Sometimes, salary may vary kung yung taong nag-apply is very well experienced siya. Say for example, 10 to 15 years na siya sa field, tapos nag-apply siya sa isang position as internal auditor, say for example, mas mataas. Pero, this is the basic pay according sa job street na nakita ko. So, per month, pwede kayong mag-earn ng 47,500. So nakikinita nyo na ba yung pwedeng sahurin kapag you're a graduate of the field under BS, BA. Depende pa sa major na kukunin mo. Okay, let's proceed. We have accounts payable clerk. So these are the people, ito yung mga persons responsible for receiving, processing, and verifying invoices related to accounts payables. Yung AP na tinatawag natin, na-encounter nyo na ba itong accounts payable sa accounting ninyo? Ayan. They also track purchases, orders, and processes payments that come into the company's accounting department from suppliers to customers. Pag sinabi natin from suppliers to customers, though hindi ganun kabigat ang trabaho nila, but still essential pa din sila as a part of organization. So the basic pay or the monthly salary of the accounts payable clerk ranging from this one, as my research provides me, hindi ko lang to ginawa-gawa o hinuhula-hulaan, it will pay you a compensation of 35,000 per month. Okay. So do you have any questions sa dalawang trabaho na pwede nating iland? Okay, so kung wala, let's proceed. We have tax manager. So ang responsibility naman ng tax manager is para siyang advisor ng isang companies in terms or ng isang kliyente in terms of tax matters. So, one of their major functions is to accurately prepare and file tax documents. They help their clientele maximize their potential tax savings through available tax initiatives. So, tax managers can work in various industries, including as a tax consultant, ayan, or corporate tax or internal tax managers. So, kung ang service kasi ang hinahanap, ito, very flexible din naman to in a manner, no? Kasi meron tayong, kumbaga may ibang company na may mga advisors sila or advisors sila when it comes to dealing their taxes. Kasi kapag ka nasa business ka, mga anak, tandaan nyo, it is always, ma-attain nyo yung pagiging, yung good governance ng isang corporation kapag kayo is tamang magbayad ng taxes. Ayan, hindi po natin tinatakbuhan yung tax natin kung tayo ay business owners or kung tayo ay entrepreneurs. We always abide with laws and regulations. hindi pwedeng nagtayo ka ng business tapos bubugusin mo yung bogus ka ba? Ibig sabihin, tinatakbuhan mo yung mga duties and responsibilities mo. So, as a tax manager, sila yung mga taong pwede nating i-top up or kayo, say for example, in the near future, maging tax manager kayo, no? Ita-top up kayo ng it's either big companies to actually evaluate and be the consultant of their tax matters. Ayan. Ang sahod naman ng tax manager, again, per month is umaabot ng 55,000 pesos. Ayan. Again, disclaimer, this will vary. Kung saang company ka is either big ba or small ba, it will vary. But I assume, kung sakaling tax manager ka, I assume na big company since you're going to be the consultant or the one to prepare the tax matter of a company. That's why I came up with this kind of compensation or salary. Okay, next, we have accounting manager. Ito na yung mga gagraduate ng BSBA, major in accounting. Ayan. So, accounting manager is in charge of reporting an organization's financials correctly. They create systems and processes for analyzing, writing, and following legal requirements and recommending improvements to business procedures. Ito naman yung mga, from the word itself, di ba, kapag ka nakapasa ka ng board exam, yung BSBA major in accountancy kasi is may board exam. Kung napapansin niyo yun, we have various of universities and colleges in Dagupan that could cater your, kung sakaling gusto niyo mag-BSA. Ayan. So, kaya gustong-gusto ng iba ng CPA kasi sabi nila, good daw talaga ang compensation or salary ng isang accountant. Ayan. Depende na naman yan kung junior ka ba, senior accountant manager or senior accounting manager ka ba, may vary on the level of the entry na papasukan mo, no? So kung specifically accountant ka lang sa isang company na wala pang position or wala pang masyadong level, ayan, at yung company is a well-known company or organization, sir, for example, your salary could actually range from 40,000 a month. Sabi ko nga, hindi kasi ako major in accountancy, but I am more on marketing management or management when I was in college. Parang in demand, among top courses na jobs na pwedeng iland after mo gumraduate ng college, accountant yung in demand in the industry as well as they are a good compensation ang makukuha ng mga accountants. So, kung hindi nyo pa nakikinita yung sarili nyo at undecided pa kayo on what course ang ititake niyo sa college, siguro this is one of the overview na mamomotivate kayo na I have to really pursue kung gusto ko ng magandang compensation at magandang trabaho. Actually, sabi nga kanina na note ko yun, sinabi ni Ma'am Alfreda, yung EBM strand kasi flexible sila. You can put anywhere. Kumbaga, pwede sila sa business, pwede sila sa management, pwede sila sa accounting, ganon. So, kung saan man kayo malaland, kumbaga, the courses kanina na diniscuss ko as well as the job opportunities na binadiscuss ko ngayon, magagamit nyo siya. Say for example, ako, I'm a graduate of BSBA major in management. I also took electronic commerce. So, na-apply ko yun kahit kung sakaling hindi man ako nag-pursue sa field ng teaching or education, magagamit ko. Kumbaga, if I were to leave the field of teaching or education, pwede ako mag-apply sa mga companies. Kasi, sabi ko nga kanina, kung CPA ka, pwede kang maging lawyer at pwede kang maging educator. Like us, your teachers, ayan, though hindi naman kami education in major, but we were able to enter the field of teaching because sabi ko nga, just study a unit for teachers and then you can take the board exam and then maa-apply pa din yung pinag-aralan mo. Okay, next we have bookkeeper. Ayan, ito yung i-relate ko din kanina. Again, disclaimer, depende to sa company na papapasukan mo. Pero sometimes may mga company, to be realistic enough, may mga companies kasi na hindi na ganun kalaki ang pasahod sa mga bookkeepers kasi they're just going to do the accounts of a certain organization or companies, and sometimes hindi ganun kalakihan na company ang napapasukan nila. After you pass the NC3 or the National Certification 3 for Bookkeepers, pwede kayong magtrabaho sa mga small organization just to hone and develop your accounting skills. Actually, ito yung pinaka foundation ng, yung iba kasi ay nakikita ko yung mga ibang estudyante na after graduating BSA or Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, they don't directly take examinations. Ibig sabihin, nag-a-apply pa lang sila sa maliliit na companies or organization na feeling nila mahuhone or matutrain pa sila sa accounting, and then tsaka lang sila mag-take ng board examination. And actually, that is one good strategies, no? Kung feeling mo hindi ka ready, wag mong pressurein yung sarili mo to take the board examination. Sa mga decisive na talaga na mag-take ng accounting or gusto maging CPA, kung talagang hindi tayo ready for the board exam, since may board exam nga siya, at hindi siya mind you, hindi siya yung joke-joke lang na board exam, na magka-quiz ka lang or mag-exam ka. It really entails or it requires really not just hard work, but yung talagang knowledge mo sa accounting. So may iba dito na naging stepping stone nila yung trabaho ng bookkeeper to actually divulge yourself para maging expert sila sa field before taking the board exam. So, ang mga bookkeeper naman is pwedeng magsahod ng 35,000 per month. But again, it depends on the organization or the company kung saan ka pwedeng pumasok. Okay, and of course, we have the last, second to the last, staff accountant. Ito naman, prepare and review financial documents, reports, and statements. They oversee all accounting procedure, example, tax returns, month-end closure, budgeting, and advice on general financial matters. Ang sahod naman ng mga to is ranges from 29,000 to 40,000 per month. Alam mo yung staff accountant, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na yung entry level nyo kasi magva-vary yan. May pwedeng junior, may pwedeng senior, or pwedeng staff accountant lang kayo. Medyo lower to, pero it still has a good compensation. So hindi natin pwedeng maliitin na, staff accountant ka lang, maliit lang sahod mo. Sabi ko nga, we always start from small before we go to a bigger picture. Hindi laging magsa-start sa malaki. Dapat smaller step muna before ma-achieve yung gusto mong ma-achieve in the near future. Okay, next we have, ayan, accountant. Ayan, provides financial information to management by researching and analyzing accounting data, preparing reports, prepares assets, liability. Nakikita niyo yung mga term na to sa FAB M1, 2 ninyo kung saan hindi na kayo bago sa mga to. And capital account entries by compiling and analyzing account information, documents financial transaction by entering account information. Sila yung, kumbaga, napaka-comprehensive ng trabaho nila because it entails preparing of papers of a certain company or organizations. At ang sahod naman nila ranges from 28,000 to 38,000 per month. So kung hindi pa kayo decided sa mga courses na gusto ninyong kunin sa college, and I hope meron pa pala tayo, management job opportunities. Ito naman yung hindi nyo nakita pala sa part ng accounting job opportunities. Sa management naman, nag-list lang ako para hindi natin thoroughly discuss kasi sobrang dami. So pwede tayong maging marketing manager. Sabi ko nga kanina, if you're going to marketing management, ito yung pwede natin maging managerial post. So ano yung ginagawa ng mga yan? They are the ones who actually introduces the products or services, especially kung bagong gawa siya or bagong entry siya sa industry, sila ang nakatoka dyan. Pag sinabi naman nating assistant manager, may tinatawag tayong general manager, may tinatawag tayong assistant manager. Meron din tayong project manager, usually sa operations tong mga to. Ayan. Pag human resources manager naman, they are in charge of, sabi ko nga kanina, hiring, selection, training, and the compensation of the employees. Pag nakakita kayo ng director, general, ganyan, talagang masasabi ko, ang ganda ng compensation ng mga ganito, ang lalaki ng pwede ninyong sahurin monthly. Pag natin yung director of sales, it has something to do with the sales of the organization, general manager, ang dami niyang hawak kasi pag sinabi natin general, madami siyang teams na affiliated sa kanya na he or she has to manage. Pag sinabi naman nating district manager, sa OM ninyo, I guess na-discuss sa organizational management, yung top level from top to bottom, yung top level management and middle level management, tapos yung sa pinaka below na level management. Yun yung top, tapos may ano siya, may mga galamay siya, tapos the rest meron din siyang hawak. So parang ganun yung trabaho ni general, tapos si district manager. And of course, finance manager, it has something to do with financial data of a company or organization. But ang bottom line lang dito is, yung mga managerial post, actually, they earn a good compensation every month. So kung hindi pa kayo talaga decided, hindi ko na lang alam kung hindi pa kayo motivate sa mga examples ng trabaho na pwede nating ilan pagka-graduate natin sa college. Okay, to end my presentation, I would just like to pose the question, based sa discussion ko kanina, anong courses sana nakatulong para magmuni-muni kayo or to reflect kung anong courses ang gusto nyong kunin at kung anong trabaho ang gusto nyong applyan in the near future. So my question is, pin on the comment box your choice of course and ano ang gusto mong maging na trabaho in the near future. Yung BS Office Administration naman, it has something to do with how Ma'am Alfreda actually discussed kanina, no? It has something to do with administering the office works. Ayan. So sabi dito, tatanungin ko si Raymark, magsastop na ako ng presentation. Tatanungin ko si Raymark, si Raymark kasi kanina pa siya BSBA. Anong major ang gusto mong i-take, Raymark? Ayan, alam nyo na po yan. Actually, may students ako dito na talagang nag-take ng ABM pero hindi naman po siya magpo-proceed sa course ng pang BSBA. Ang proceed niya dito is IT. Actually, we could integrate also IT, Joshua, para ma-enlighten ka, na may mga data analyst kasi tayo na mga IT graduates. Pwedeng data analyst ng isang company, ayan. Actually, you can integrate, you can affiliate other courses kapag business world ang pinag-uusapan natin or you're going to apply in a corporation or institution. Kahit ano pa man ang course mo, applicable naman actually lahat. Okay. Ma'am, if hindi man po matapos ang BSBA course or mag-shift po ng ibang course, anong course po yung pwedeng i-take na hindi na need pa umulit ng first year sa course na yon? What do you mean BSBA course tapos mag-shift ka ng, pumipili ka ng ibang course, actually, you can proceed to BSBA, tapos maghanap ka ng major na gusto mo. Pwedeng marketing, pwedeng management, kasi interconnected naman yung mga subjects kapag ka BSA. Mag-differ lang kasi kayo sa majors ninyo. Yung mga minors na, I think if I'm not mistaken, pwede mo siyang i-carry. Kung sakaling sumuko ka na or bumitaw ka na sa course na BSA. You can proceed sa BSBA naman na kung talagang hindi na kaya ni Amor Powers. Okay, sana nasagot ko yung question mo, Ravillos. Business build own business, sabi ni Frelin. BSA pa din daw, sabi ni Jericho. So talagang decided si Chris Jericho to pursue BSA. And mind you, kung ano yung struggle niyo sa college, ma-earn nyo naman na worth it siya pagdating ninyo pag nakapag-land kayo ng magandang trabaho. Still BS Tourism Management. Yes, I've heard, I did not include it on my slide, but I heard a lot of my learners that they took EDM strand because they wanted to proceed as a flight attendants. And yes, EDM strand is actually affiliated to BS Tourism Management. Actually, inline talaga po siya kung titingnan niyo yung courses sa college. kung sakaling hindi man kayo na-motivate maging accountant, BS Tourism Management or pagiging flight attendant is also a good job to land and maganda din ang compensation. And you get to travel around the world ng free. Ayan. BSBA po or BSA and BSBA major in banking and finance. Ayan, a good choice of course and a good choice of job to land sooner or later. Ito si Remark, marketing management po ma'am. Ayan. May mga courses tayo na may board exam and non-board exam. So, may, say for example, BSBA major in marketing, management, or management, hindi ka na magtutok ng board exam. May mga exam din tayo for financial management and as well as accountant or accountancy. Ayan, may mga board exam po yan. Kung wala man silang board exam mga anak, I'll just clear na may mga certified or may mga companies or organizations na pwede kayong magpa-certified. Say for example, financial management ang kukunin mo. Kung sakaling hindi ka man magpo-proceed or walang exam, pwede kang mag-exam sa isang organization na nag-certify na pwede kang sabihin certified financial analyst ka. Ayan. So BS Tourism Management, flight attendants, BSA po. Same po ma'am. Ayan. So ang dami ninyong comment. BSA, BSMA Management. Okay, ma'am, do you know University of Luzon po ba? Yes, I do know. Magaling po sila magturo doon kasi some of my classmates will pursue BSA. Hindi naman po ako promotor ng colleges or universities, but before choosing a university or college, kung talagang tawag doon, decided na kayo na mag-BSA, always look for the background of the colleges or the universities na talagang pumapalo yung rating nila pagdating sa board exam. Plus factor kapag ka-producers sila ng top-notchers pagdating sa accountancy. Ayan. So, in deciding kung saang colleges kayo mag-i-enroll, I will just give you a friendly reminder to do your research, to know the background of the school. Siguro past 5 years nila na, say for example, yung mga takers nila sa accounting, kung may mga na-hone sila na top-notchers, and yung percentage, of course, ng passers nila sa kurso na yan. So may mga nag-name drop dito ng school. Ayan. So actually, yes, you can choose your own school, pero hindi ko naman sinasabi na hindi ako magsasuggest kasi sabi ko nga to avoid bias. Hindi naman tayo promoter, but then again, always remember in mind to do your research before enrolling in some universities or schools kasi ang hirap ng shifting na process mga anak. Ang requirements pa lang is talagang masinsinan na. So pag nag-transfer ka ulit sa ibang school, another set of process. So para maiwasan nating madelay, madelay tayo sa kinukuha nating kurso, let us be more decisive sa colleges or universities na gusto nating pasukan. Is there, okay, I can see here, BSBA major in finance. Okay, do we have any questions or clarifications? So, kung wala na po, ako lang din po pala yung facilitator for today's session. So, actually, if you have your questions, your clarifications, ayan, yung screen name ko, yan lang din naman yung screen name ko sa Facebook, ipa-plug ko na. But you can actually ask your teachers, your advisors, na pwedeng mag-assist sa inyo kung talagang may mga dilemma pa kayo or nagdadalawang isip pa kayo sa courses na iti-take ninyo sa college. Ayan. So, kung wala na tayong question, may question pa po ba tayo? Ayan, wala na. Kung sabi ko nga kung may question kayo, yung teachers and advisors ninyo are very open to accommodate your queries naman. Sana nakatulong yung discussion ko on the courses as well as the field of jobs na pwede ninyong pasukan in the near future. And I hope natuto kayo, and sa susunod na seminar, sana marami pa tayong paganito. Makikita naman na namin kayo na kayo na ang pwedeng maging speaker or mag-present sa mga susunod na generation ng ABM learners natin. Ayan, we are looking forward actually. Ayan, thank you so much also for listening and for the active participation. Ayan, may we call in our other technical group committee po. Kung meron pa po tayong announcement, or the chairman or the head of the the training seminar ngayon po, Ma'am Sha. Ayan. Thank you also. Thank you for listening. Mute si Ma'am Sharon. Ma'am, nakamute po kayo. Ayan. Ma'am Sha, unmute po tayo. Nakamute po kayo. Nakamute pa po. Ayan. Thank you also. Thank you for participating. Si Ma'am Sha, I will just...
Yes.
Ayan.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Ma'am.
For the technical. Yes, thank you, Ma'am Luis, and congratulations to our students, and thank you for your participation.
Yan. So mag-photo op po tayo, Ma'am, no?
Yes, please.
May I request?
Ang respective
Everyone,
camera for...
ayan. Give us your best smile po. Dapat hindi nakikita yung noo, yung buong mukha po. Pakita niyo naman ang kagandahan at kagwapuhan ninyong mukha. Ayan, so we have 14 actually. 14 slide po, no? So dito muna shy ako, sabi niyo. Tagabasa pa din po ako ng mga comments nila. Ang ganda lang mag-shy ako. Huwag ka ma-shy. Once in a lifetime opportunity lang ito. Grab the opportunity. Ika nga nila. Okay, sa first slide we have, okay, 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay, next slide po. Basahin ko lang yung pangalan na nakikita ko. Si mga Tarong Balingasay Orbis. Ayan, Pangasinan. Kasi naiiba siya kapag magbubukas kayo ng camera. Okay po. Basta smile lang po kayo. Huwag niyong iwawala yung smile niyo. And 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, isa pa po. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay, next po. Pang 4 out of 14 pa lang tayo. Paki-open po yung camera. Dito yung Mapanda National High School and mga Tarong. 1, 2, 3, smile. Ayan, isa pa po. Sa slide nila, Ma'am Myra, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Smile. Ang dami namang bilang. Okay, 6 out of 14 po. Okay, next, we have 8 out of 14 na po. And 9. Okay, wait lang po. 4 na lang. Konting ngiti na lang po. Ayan. And last 2 slides. Ayan. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. To our dear students, kapit lang po mga anak. We still have 1 day and that will be next Saturday. Kapit lang, we only have 3 topics for next week. We have our tips for in taking bookkeeping or NC3 exams to be discussed by Sir Amon of Pangasinan National High School, and we have boosting your confidence from Dr. Rose Marie Gonzalez, and of course we will have a simulation on handling interviews next week. So isang-isa na lang, then you can enjoy your Christmas vacation na. So please, wala pong bibitaw. Maraming salamat po sa ating mga students and ABM teachers. And to our technical working group, please stay po and the ABM teachers, please stay for our pictorial. Thank you, our dear students. You may leave na po. See you next week. And we have Ma'am Maricel, our technical chair. Ma'am Maricel.
Yes, Ma'am Sha.
Yes. So any announcement po, and Ma'am Myra for our planning chair, any announcement?
Please po, do not forget to let our students sign or fill out the attendance for today. Tama po, Ma'am May? Na-send na sa group.
Yes.
And pictorial po tayo for our documentation for day 2, teachers and TWG.
Yes. Ma'am Maricel, pabilang ha kung ngingiti na.
Wait lang.
Oo, ayan. Thank you po mga ma'am and sir for being here. Kapit lang po. Mabilis na to yung next week. 3 topics na lang po tayo. I only have 10 questions for the simulation or interview. Yung ano lang, yung main lang.
Okay, so, yung mga teachers po ang maiwan na, yung mga students natin, bye-bye, bitaw muna. Balik ulit tayo next Saturday. See you again. Okay, unti-unti. 87 pa rin. Hindi ko kasi sila matanggal. 81, 80, 79, 78,
Yes, mukhang ano sis, na-engage sila ng gusto at ayaw pa nilang umalis. Whole day kaya
Okay,
natin.
anyway, yung ano na lang siguro, i-on na lang natin PWG and the teachers. We can siguro open our camera or video so that makita man lang ang mga faces natin sa ating documentation. Okay, so smile po. 1, 2, 3. Next.